go. Breaking down the matches, analyzing the fights, big cats got the scoop, shine in the spotlight. From the big leagues to the underdog fight, first sessions got you covered day and night. With the roar of the crowd, we dive deep inside, uncovering the secrets we can't hide. Body slams and suplexes, we abide. Burn sessions where the wrestling truth resides.
Welcome. Hope everything's good on that end. I've got some little technical difficulties.
Levi's
what?
wearing his ring gear over here.
Oh yeah, he is.
Like he's about to run.
I just have the jacket on.
Yeah, and the gold, and like you're like rocking, like you're over here like Kurt Angle.
We'll get into that stuff. Let me do the introductions first.
All right.
Welcome to Purr Sessions. I am your host, Big Cat Tyler Adams. I'm here with my tag team partner to my right. He is part of the Wild, MPW, and SuperNova tag team champions. I got them in the back right here. Dylan Nix.
Mine are out in the car somewhere.
The car somewhere.
I don't forget them that way.
You know. At this point, This is basically like all of our show, right? Like, this isn't just your show anymore.
I'm the host, though.
You're
the co-host.
We're all kind of.
That's not, but like, so like, there's a whole cast to the Pat McAfee show, but it's called the Pat McAfee show.
Right. So the asshole underneath me is Levi Spade. And of course, we have Samuel Matthews underneath Dylan Nix. Welcome,
I feel like
guys.
we're on Around the Horn. No, not Around the Horn. What's the one that they answer questions on ESPN? Crap.
Around the Horn?
No, it's not. Is it Around the Horn?
It's Around the Horn.
Oh, okay. Can it be Tim Cowlishaw? I like him.
I haven't seen it. I don't watch a lot of TV. Oh, nah.
What would you guys say our theme is for this podcast? Trying to figure out what I want to put for like the background music. So I'm posting about it on Instagram.
It's like wrestling news, it's basically everything wrestling. And a lot of it has to do with the independent scene in Maine. And of course, what's going on with you in Colorado, because you're the only one that lives in Colorado.
Sure. Somebody name a wrestler. I'm just gonna use their theme song.
How about Finn Balor? Since I got the NXT.
There you go. First thing that comes to my mind.
Since I got the red Universal, that side, which is the Finn Balor was the first man to win that belt, and the NXT plates on the Balor plates on the NXT belt.
We got Lee Miller, who was a guest in here last week. He's watching the stream.
Turn your shit down.
Make me whore.
By the way, before anyone worries, it's not a Stanley Cup. It's a Walmart knockoff, but I like it. It's 40 ounces. It works real well.
Why would I care?
His glass, and now he's sad.
Oh, yeah. So is that what happened? Like, inform me of the whole situation that was blowing up this morning as I'm trying to do my shoot work.
What do you think I was doing this morning? I was on a boat going around circles.
You were obviously looking at Aquaman cups, because that's what you're fucking talking about.
So that's literally what I was doing.
I was doing the same thing. But here's the thing. I was tendering this morning. Now, tendering is when we go to a cruise ship, we pick up the guests, we bring them back to shore, we drop them off, we bring them from shore back to the cruise ship. Literally, it's about a half-hour round trip. So there is a chunk in that trip when we're literally just going one way or the other where I can literally sit on my phone and do nothing. So yes, I may have been looking online for this damn glass. I also was calling comic book shops from Maine to New Hampshire.
Any luck?
No, my girlfriend thought I was insane, by the way. She's like, that's a little overkill. And I'm like, I had time.
No, I get it. Like, no, 100%.
All right, let me do some housekeeping here before we start. Okay, so first of all, before we start the news, I want to get into how you guys' weekend was, because like Samuel Matthews said, you guys had last weekend off. Both of you guys had shows. But to start with, let's do. Let me try to do this without screwing everything up.
You're gonna mess it up.
I'm already gonna mess it up. Everyone knows I didn't have anything ready to go like I always do. So
whose fault is that, Cat?
I'm sorry. I was doing things, like being a father. So
They raise, between iPads and like YouTube, they raise themselves. All right.
oh my God, there we go. Okay, there we go. So I'm gonna share this right. It shows it. Thank you. Okay. So this weekend we got an Indian Falls show in Maine. Tomorrow, me and Dylan Nix will be defending our tag team championship against Hyper Putin. Dover-Foxcroft has not Dover, sorry. That's not Limitless anymore.
Okay.
That is Let's Wrestle. Let's Wrestle is in Dover-Foxcroft, June 22nd, starting for the Whoopie Pie Festival.
Oh, so it's a Let's show now?
Let's show now. Which
Son of a bitch.
I'm
so excited to be on a Limitless show.
Me too. I was like, "Ooh, it's a Limitless show."
I'm so excited. I'm so excited, but just not. It was. Yeah. I just got that easy look.
They switched it. He switched it to Let's. I was sad, but both
Purr sessions, and I have a Purr mouth. So
Belltime Productions and MEW are going to be running June 7th and 8th in Franklin, and then we have another MPW show in Fairfield.
Yeah,
June 28th.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to get that out there. Is there a promotion for Pro Wrestling Tees yet for this for Memorial?
Yeah, I got that, cat. They just sent it out. It's 20% off, I believe. Give me a second.
It's always 20% off. I don't know the promo code, but if you go to prowrestlingtees.com, support your favorite independent wrestler, support your favorite AEW wrestler or whatever wrestler that's on there.
It says 20% off, no coupon needed. Discount applied at checkout.
Oh, there you go. So you don't even have to do anything. 20% off. Check out Dylan Nix's Pro Wrestling Tees. Has all the cool shirts up. Got the new Wild shirt up. Check out mine. I have the Lovecraft family. I have my own personal shirts as well. Dylan Nix. Levi, he took his channel down, his profile down, but you can still find his stuff on
brandbustertees.com/wrestler/Levi Spade.
There you go. And Samuel Matthews isn't cool enough. He doesn't have any merch yet. So
I'm working. I got some stuff in production.
I gotta print out photos tomorrow. Speaking of that, dude. Speaking of the Lovecraft family shirt, I was walking down the hill yesterday, going to the office. And as I'm walking down, there's a guy sitting there, and he's got a shirt with 4 things on it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I looked at it real quick. I just kind of glanced over, and it looked purpley. And I was like, "Is that the Lovecraft family shirt?" And I had to look 3 times. It was Stormtroopers' Kiss, but still, I would have popped hard if I saw a live. Yeah, close enough. Right?
Don't even say anything. Just look at I remember guys from Rooster Teeth, Achievement Hunter. They'd go to movies and stuff all the time, and they'd find fans of shirts, and they'd go up and go, "Hey, I like your shirt," and then not say anything. It takes them seconds. Like, "Oh, thank you." Oh my God.
That's like a couple weeks ago. My buddy Oliver was playing Magic, and one of the guys playing Magic with him had a Lovecraft family T-shirt on. I was like, dude, put me on live. I'll say hi to him. I know the kid anyway, so it's just funny that way.
Right. So before we get into the news, let's start off with Friday with you, Levi. How did your event on your promotion go? You were in the qualifying for Alpha 9 tournament. Was that it?
He's eating again.
Yeah, it's Levi. Obviously, He's eating.
Once again, 2-hour time difference. What's fucking nighttime for y'all is dinner time for me. Oh, that's my burger.
Oh, that's my burger.
I can't say much. I just
do you want Dylan Nix to go first and let you? Okay, Dylan, why don't you explain your weekend over at Crown of Maine?
Up to Crown of Maine, technically, because it was in Presque Isle. So if anyone doesn't know where,
come on.
Hey, I'm just saying. I'm in Ellsworth, man. It's north for me. So anyway, the girlfriend and I packed up on Friday. We went up and kind of spent the night up with visited some my relatives, my parents. And then Saturday we went to the mall for Mall Madness. It was 4-match card. There, Chad, I always call him Christian Casanova, different guy, Chad Casanova, and I opened the show. Actually, we had a pretty fun little match. He's squirrely. He's a squirrely little bugger. He got me with a quick roll up at the end. I will admit that. I went for a big vertical something. I think I was going for probably a jackhammer. I was trying to kill him, honestly. and got him up and slipped down. Boom, you got me 1, 2, 3. But Wyatt Holiday, being a little fake cowboy that he is, jumped Casanova after the bell and Pillmanized his arm. So Wyatt made a mistake because he had Casanova, who's probably way easier of an opponent, and now he just got me, and man, it's not gonna be fun.
Suplex King here.
It's not gonna be fun for him. I'll tell you that much.
So I see that you just is that your match there, Levi, that you posted in the chat?
So that is the actual tournament match. I don't have the scramble uploaded yet. I keep fucking forgetting.
That's fine. We'll definitely check that out, both yours and Nix's match at the end of the show.
So I assume you're done, Dylan.
Match earlier.
Well, yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm just making sure I don't have you. Yeah. So on Friday, so on Friday, I was in Westminster, Colorado, at the Mercury Event Center for the Alpha 9 tournament. I wrestled in. Sorry, I just noticed your chat and it distracted me. I wrestled in what was supposed to be the opening match. Ended up having to get pushed back because one of the guys had some flight issues. But it was a 9-way scramble match for the qualifying spot in the last the 9th member of the Alpha 9, basically. So I went through 8 other competitors. It ended up with me and the homeboy named Dragon King, who's super fucking awesome. You guys should check out his handle. It's Dragon King on Instagram. He's super fucking great. And we had a nice little back and forth, and I got him with the Demons Run to win the tournament, or win the scramble rather. And then the booker and the promoter and the owner came out, awarded me this medal, which I decided to wear for this week's podcast, which has a big old Alpha 9 on it and says my name on the back. So he came out, awarded me the medal. All the other 8 competitors came out. We took one big picture, and then I got thrown right into my tournament match, which was it was great. I had super kicked right in the face by Chase. I want to say his name's Chase Matthews, and I can't pronounce the other guy's name. I ain't gonna lie. But
Was it immediately?
Oh yeah. We took the pictures, and then the 2 of them raised my hands, and I was like, okay, like here we fucking go. Let's go.
I did it.
I'm ready. And yeah, they both super kicked me in the face to start the match.
The Young Bucks you.
Oh yeah, we were off to the
Young Bucks you.
off to the fucking races. So all in all, I basically wrestled for probably 30 minutes at least.
Oh wow.
More not completely straight because of the scramble match. There was, like the breathe times and stuff, but I was still, of course, doing stuff on the outside with the other competitors. So more or less, I wrestled for right about around 25 to 30 minutes because the scramble went about, I think, 12 to 13, and then our match went another like 8 to 10. I can't remember exactly where we landed. So all in all, I wrestled probably 25 to 30 minutes, more or less straight, which was fun. And actually, I wasn't as gassed as I would have expected myself to be, which is nice to know that I've adjusted to the
Colorado.
Yeah, I've adjusted to the Colorado.
Yeah, that's one of the thing I'm always afraid of. Like, you go, hey, you guys come out. Hey, they want you to come out here and wrestle, and I'd get there and I'd be like, oh god, oh god.
Well, that's why I said that if I can ever get the 2 of you out here, it would be in like a 6-man, or it'd be in a tag match. It would be something that you guys would be able to take like out and in and breathe. But yeah, it was fun. They both went more or less without a hitch, and the actual tournament match was actually really cool because I didn't call shit during that match.
I love those matches where they're like, what are you doing? I'm like, this. They're like, what else? Like, I'll figure it out when I'm out there.
The thing is that, and I actually ended up getting told that the Chase Matthews kid, I think that's his name. I'm gonna get so much flack if that's not. But one of the dudes, that was his 3rd match ever.
Oh.
And him and the other homie had been talking, like, going over shit. But I was so focused on the scramble shit that was going on, I never got with them before I went through the curtain. And it was through the curtain, picture, immediately into the match. So I literally had nothing. I didn't know. I knew the beginning. I didn't know anything else. I didn't know the finish. I didn't know anything else. And of course, you said we'll watch it later, and you'll see. Even the promoter admitted that he couldn't tell. There was nothing. We barely communicated too. I think there was probably, at least with me.
Nix again for some fucking reason.
I don't hear it. I don't hear it.
It's still there.
You don't hear it.
I don't hear it.
You're fucking taking off over there.
I don't fucking hear it. I don't know what you guys are hearing. I don't hear it.
You gotta watch it. You gotta watch it back, bro. But
there's a clip there.
I don't hear it. Whatever you guys are hearing, I don't hear. So
yeah, no, it was fun. I debuted basically all new gear. I mean, I kept the shorts, but as you can see, I'm wearing my brand new entrance
Green
jacket.
Ranger?
Yeah, it's got the Green Ranger logo on it, and I don't know if it will pick up in the camera. Oh, barely, but it's got my logo on the back. It says Levi, Spade, and gold across the bottom. So
nice.
And this is all hand sewn. My girl, I bought like the under hoodie, and then my girl did everything else for me on it. So this is my new entrance jacket. I got brand new hand wraps, which are green. I got my new kick pads, which are green. So I was like fucking greened out.
Now I have to ask Big Cat and Nix, what do you think the over under is that his hand wrap stayed on the entire?
I'm gonna say under.
Under.
I'm gonna say under.
Oh, there's no way they didn't. There's no way those things stayed on the entire match.
Dude, I've wrestled enough matches with Levi in my corner where I look over and he's doing this like, and he's just unwrapping a hand wrap at full volume because he's pissed that it's come undone for the 85th time. And I just.
You know what's funny is the reason for that is because I'm going to be completely blatant. I don't properly wash my hand wraps. I stopped fucking properly washing my hand wraps.
Gross.
So no, I wash them. I just don't properly wash them like you're supposed to wash hand wraps.
Yeah, I remember you
wash them. Yeah, Cat can back this up. I started by washing them in the sink, and I would like keep the Velcro out of the water. I would
okay, yeah.
And then I just got sick of it, so I just fucking throw them in the washer and throw them in the dryer. So that's why my black ones used to always come undone, because they're old and I wrestled so many matches in them that the Velcro just doesn't stick anymore. With the green ones, and they're like heavy duty, it's heavy duty Velcro. So I was like, oh yeah, fuck, like these are going to fucking stay on. Halfway through the tournament match, this one loosened up, and I went, you motherfucker. So I took it off, and as I'm fucking taking it off, one of the fucking people in the audience just goes, oh shit, he's taking the tape off. And I was like, you're fucking right, I am.
I do have a.
Hold on. First of all, Matt, does anyone else feel like Matt's a little low? Or is it just me?
Yeah,
your audio is a little bit low, buddy.
But he has a tendency to yell too. So
I feel like he's blending into the background of his house too.
Second off, before we get into more stuff, when you're talking about like when you didn't know your matches, that the next match going up, that reminds me of fucking one of the fair shows when I won the match, and it was a qualifying match for the King of the Fair show, or whatever it is, champion of the fair show.
Yeah,
walked through the curtain, and I'm like, oh fuck, that sucked. Well, that sucked as in like I was blown up and shit. Fucking Kid V came up to me and goes, I'm doing this, this, and this. Okay, see you out there. Runs through the curtain. I'm like, what? I didn't get that. And then everybody's like, Cat, your music. I'm like, what? I guess we're gonna play it by ear. I guess.
Yeah.
I had something similar to that. It was the Jersey show. I went down to the MSP. So I was actually at a fair show, and they hit me up. They're like, yo, want to go work Jersey tomorrow? And I was like, sure. So we get there. The show starts at 7. We walk through the doors at 7:05. Guess who's on the pre-show match? I walk in. It's Ryan Mooney. It's Money Dragon. Thank you. And Anthony Gamble, I think was the other guy's name, if I remember correctly. And I walk in. I'm like, all right, guys, because it's like a dojo like showcase match type with the different training schools, right? So I walk in and I'm like, hey guys, I'm your fourth. what are we doing? And they're like, oh, this, we got this going, we got this going. I'm like, okay, I'm a heel, right? They're like, yeah. I'm like, cool. I'm going to set up the first 5 minutes of the match. I'm going to come in. I'm going to do this, and I'll take the pin. Everyone's like, cool.
See, I didn't even have that luxury. Like, it just literally, and it's entirely on me. I don't blame the other two guys. I was so caught up with the scramble shit. I never fucking, like, they came over and they were like, okay, like, did so-and-so get with you about what we're doing in the beginning? And I was like, yeah. And then they literally both looked at me and went, okay, cool. And turned around and left. And I was like, and it's because I was going out for the scramble. Like, the scramble music was playing. So I was like, fuck. So
oh, dude,
I went out and we just fucking, we rolled with it. And like I said, like I told Joey, the guy who like owns the promotion, I told him backstage, he was like, you know, that was really good. And I told him backstage, I was like, I didn't call shit. And he's like, that's what the old timers call working. And I was like, that's because I was taught how to work. That's one of the things we were taught how to fucking do.
Yep.
Like I said, I don't know how much they talk to each other, but for me, I think between us, I spoke maybe four times. I can remember once that I spoke, and then once that one of the other guys like told me to do something. And there was one time in the corner that the Chance Matthews dude told me to do something. Other than that, we didn't speak. We just made eye contact and we just fucking went with it. And for me, I was just telling Red Dog on this because I was on his podcast Wednesday. For me, that's an accomplishment. Like, that's something that I like talking about because that shows that both of those guys have a fucking hell of a future, that they were able to do that with somebody who they had no fucking idea what I did.
Yeah. Like the four of us could probably do it with each other.
But I'm brand new. They didn't know, like, one of the dudes in the scramble match literally was like, so what do you do other than the elbow drop? Because the only thing anybody remembers about the block party match, the only other match I've wrestled in the state, was the sick fucking spiral elbow drop I hit off the top rope. So I was like, well, I do, you know, such and such. But I don't know. And for me, it speaks volumes to those two guys 100% that we were able to, with little to no communication, we were able to just fucking go. And one of them even said, they were like, because I was like, I didn't call shit. And that was fucking awesome. And they were like, we called shit and it got fucked up. But it wasn't like I fucked it up. It was like they fucked it up and I saved it without even realizing that they were like fucking up.
I always take pride in the fact if I can. No, I don't always do this because I screw up matches. I'm 100%. I will fully admit I screw up matches. But I find if I can lead a match, I can kind of. Yes, all the time. I find though if I can lead a match, I can shut up. I'm oh, you wait till we work, man. I'm chopping your ass all over the place.
Perfect. I'll chop you right back and take.
Oh no, you won't. Oh no, you will not. Oh no, you will not, Spade.
Oh, you're gonna chop him.
But with Casanova this last week, it was like we called stuff, but we got out there and like literally I'd get him in the corner like blah, and I'd say like one or two things and just it was just. I find it easier if I can lead something now. I don't know why. I think it's just my brain works better when I because I can remember my shit.
Yeah.
If I'm calling my shit to someone else and I'm just working through it. So
can we talk about Hulk Hogan's lies? I literally have an entire worksheet.
Can I get one more thing in?
No.
Your one more thing's gonna be 15 minutes. Make it quick.
Nope.
Under 5.
Nope. Nope. We made him that. No,
he's gonna use burger. He doesn't want burger control.
He's like, nope, you don't get to experience my my intellect right now. Fuck you. Say what you want to say. We're being funny. Fine, whatever. We'll get into it. Oh, do you want to can play that game? Boom. Oh,
jeez. Here we go.
He'll be back. He'll be back. Wait and see. Singing Hamilton, he'll definitely come back.
The reason why I'm bringing this up, because apparently,
that's all. Yeah.
Recently, I guess on A&E, Hulk Hogan was on there doing either a documentary of some sort. Because A&E, I think Vice is doing it. They're doing like
no, it was Most Wanted Treasures. That's what they're at. Yeah,
okay.
Most Wanted Treasures.
Okay, so it was
Cornette talked about this a little bit too.
Yes, this is why we're talking about this because we haven't talked about it in the podcast. Apparently,
I
On
get what
that
you're
show.
saying, Lee. Absolutely.
he quote unquote came up with Triple H
Uh-huh.
because he was working with
Warrior.
and he wanted to turn heel. So he's
Well,
like,
let me tell you something, brother. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna become a heel on the Warrior, brother, and I'm gonna be Hollywood Hulk Hogan. Even though this is 1986, brother, and then Hollywood Hulk Hogan didn't become a thing till 1997, brother.
so I'll be called Triple H. And like
There you go.
fucking other bullshit that he came up. So I thought it was hilarious, and I know people have brought it up in different videos or whatever, but I wanted to go through like a little bit of a list of the stupidest fucking shit that he's came up with lies. So I got right here, like I said, a little snippet of it. Let me see. Let me see. A little snippet of Reddit here. All right. Boop, boop, boop.
Oh, that's the list I have.
That's the list you have? There we go. I know there's an even bigger list for some, but I can't find it for some reason.
Ah!
So here's a few times that the Hulk Hogan claims are true, and then there's I think 10 or so in here. And he says he wrestled.
My favorite.
Did you play the
so
hot take?
far? Not yet. We haven't got that far.
We haven't got that far yet.
All right. Is the one about Pride? That
What
he
about
used to
Pride?
fight. He fought Pride fighters in the 70s, but Pride wasn't founded until 97.
Oh, right here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Claims he fought in Pride in the 70s, but Pride didn't come up until 97.
If you go down two more about the Make-A-Wish kid right there, that one is fucking wild.
Let's see. Where? Let's see. Make-A-Wish.
So, Keeping Up with Lying About Death, probably the worst
right here.
one. Claims he was touched by a Make-A-Wish kid so much, he personally invited the kid to come see him at SummerSlam 92. When he went out, the seat was empty, and Hogan knew he was gone. Touched by the Hulkster, he recorded a song about him, including the line, "I guess there will be an empty seat when I wrestle at Wembley." The problem? He wasn't on that card, never wrestled in Wembley till later for WCW.
Oh my gosh.
But
Did he even actually wrestle in Wembley?
He did with WCW.
Oh, he
Not
actually
in-
did.
not
I
SummerSlam
thought that
92.
one was a lie. That's saying that he never actually wrestled at Wembley as well.
that one and the Mike Tyson one I thought were well known. I knew both of those before this.
Right. I knew the
Mike
Mike
Tyson
Tyson
one,
one. It's so
yeah.
stupid. Oh, Mike
Claims-
Tyson doesn't want to fight me.
Hold on for a split second. Hold on, since he said he wrestled the SummerSlam 92, right? Give me a split second here.
You got the SummerSlam 92 card.
I brought the card up, so I'm going to go through this real quick. Jim Duggan and the Bushwhackers defeated the Mountie and the Nasty Boys. Papa Shango defeated Tito Santana. The Legion of Doom defeated Money Inc. Nails defeated Virgil. Rick Martel versus Shawn Michaels and did a double countout. The Natural Disasters defeated the Beverly Brothers. Crush defeated Repo Man. There's demolition for you. The Ultimate Warrior defeated Randy Savage. The Undertaker defeated Kamala. Tatanka defeated the Berserker, and the British Bulldog defeated Bret Hart.
Sorry, the bottom three of that says Harley Race came to the arena with a gun and set the ring on fire and asked Hogan for a job, which I just want to fucking see now. Just started making me laugh. And then
The funniest thing is you
I
can
am
see
not a
Harley Race do
steroid
that.
I can see Harley Ray actually have a gun. I can see
Oh, yeah.
that
Oh, yeah,
part.
he did.
I am not a steroid abuser and do not use steroids was fucking hilarious. And then as a Japanese wrestling guy, this one, Hogan claimed that he and Inoki had a match in Japan where Hogan beat him up so badly he died, but got brought back to life via CPR after the match. But Hulk couldn't work in Japan for a while after because the Yakuza were after him. Fuck no, you did not, bro.
There's one on here about him.
Claims he
being
discovered
asked-
Kevin Owens and not even.
I knew that one.
Busting his
Yeah.
ass. against it.
There's one about that he was asked to be the bassist for Metallica.
Could you
Oh, I
imagine?
remember that one.
I think
don't know
even
if it's
I
on
think
the list.
Jason Newsted actually came out. Jason Newsted
Right
was
there.
former bassist
He
of
was
Metallica.
supposed to play and even
Oh,
got
right here.
first to
Yeah.
play bass for
Yeah.
Metallica and Rolling Stones.
Yeah, Jason Newsted actually came out and was like, No, that was never a thing.
That
The
was
Kevin
never a
Owens
thing.
ones is another one that is like.
Yeah, I just said that.
well
Kevin
known.
Owens,
Yeah,
like,
that's another one that's like
supposedly.
well known, and no, that's not. And you know what also backs up the fact that one's a lie. He changes that fucking story every time
Oh,
he
yeah,
tells
all
it.
the time. All the time.
Oh, I discovered Kevin Owens. I'm the one that put Kevin Owens on Triple H's radar. Or it's fucking. Or it's Oh, I'm the one that came up with the Kevin Owens name.
Kevin Owens was hanging around. Hogan was hanging around ROH in 2002.
So what?
Oh my god, the Elvis was a Hulkamaniac one. That's one of my
Yeah.
favorite Hogan lies.
To
What's
kind
up,
of-
brother? Elvis is a Hulkamaniac. Elvis is dead, dude. By the time he became a thing.
Let's see. And then I pulled up another one. I think there was one here that was funny as hell too. Oh, right here. Right. I don't know if this is on the list. Let me
Sorry, I'm just kind of
Let's share
readjusting my stuff here.
yeah, no problem.
Talk amongst yourself.
We could if we could hear their fucking wind tunnel.
Oh, shut
Let
up.
me readjust
Adam.
There you
myself
go.
and not mute myself. Wham!
He was supposed to be the face of the Georgia former girl.
Honestly, I think this one's real, weirdly enough.
No, it's not.
Because
no way.
No, because if you remember, apparently Foreman Grills, this is what I've heard. I don't know how true this is, but apparently they went through a lot of celebrities before Foreman finally said yes. And Hogan was one of the ones that they went through, and he was like, nah, that doesn't work for me, brother. And then a few years later, he came out with his own damn grill. I don't know if it's because Foreman got so popular with his or not, but I don't know.
But he's saying his name. It was supposed to be Hogan's. It was supposed to be Hulk Hogan's grill or something like that. That's what he's saying.
Hulk Hogan.
Like how according to Hogan, it was supposed. It was his name that was originally supposed to be used.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I
did
think
you
that was
know-
true.
I mean, it
that
says
after-
in the next paragraph that while the possibility of Hogan was one of the names to be considered,
It was
Hogan
the
claimed
reason
on-
why that would
Yeah.
make you.
It doesn't
scratch
make
your
any
head.
sense.
Hogan claimed
So-
on an episode of Hogan Knows Best that the reason he didn't get the offer was because he was out picking up his kids from school. If he was,
Could you
if
imagine?
he was who the company originally wanted as the face of the girl, don't you think they would have waited for him and gave him an answer?
Hey, brother, I'm picking up Brooke.
Also,
A grill? Nah, brother, I can't do that. Quick.
real quick, what a hell of a fucking name for a podcast. Tell me you are so fucking full of yourself without telling me you're full of yourself. You know what, brother? I'm gonna name my podcast Hogan Knows Best.
That wasn't a podcast,
That was a
bro.
That was a
TV
TV
show.
show.
TV show.
That's even worse.
It was a terrible TV show that it was a reality show showing Hulk Hogan's life. Like they even
That's
showed his
so
divorce
much
and
worse.
everything on there.
So
Dude,
on
dude.
that list as well, there's another really funny one that he supposedly partied with John Belushi
I
after
saw that.
WrestleMania
Up here.
2.
I saw this. It's up here.
Wait,
But John
Whoa,
Belushi
back up to
died
the
in
Von Erich one.
82.
okay, hold on.
WrestleMania 2 was 86.
He was with Carrie Von Erich before his death. Oh, I've heard this one too. And then let's see, was claiming his last person to see the guy died before his death is pretty wild. Yet among his stories in 1993, Hogan claiming that he was on the set. he sat on the plane to Japan next to Carrie Von Erich in February, just 72
I like-
hours later.
Hey, Kat.
I like that- I like
you have a
that-
fan in the chat.
What's that?
I like that.
Check the
when-
chat.
Oh, that's my
I
hi,
like that.
buddy.
I like that when stuff pops up, it covers me. It's great. I love it. I love the fact that Cat
Oh,
hasn't
perfect. I'm just
fixed-
gonna keep.
Yeah, I love the fact that Cat hasn't fixed that, so it pops up anywhere else on the fucking screen.
I don't know if I can.
Yeah,
That's
it might be one of those things. Where,
Pretty-
Auto pops
Can
on
we
there.
play
You
that
probably
video?
can. Yes,
I,
you can probably.
I sent you now.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
we can play that
time!
video.
It's time!
No, we just basically
hold on.
we just basically know Hulk Hogan is just a fucking liar.
Oh, yeah, Hulk-
I want
That's
to go into the Hogan thing for a split second. Speaking of Hogan's knows best, does anyone remember the episode? It was I don't know if any of you guys watched it, but there was one episode where Brooke is out suntanning and Hogan's actually putting lotion on her butt. I'm like, bro, that is your daughter. Get your hand off her ass.
Oh, that's
This
a
one's
famous
actually
one.
like Taker
No.
told this story, and he's like, he
Watch
watched like
that match. Hogan's head is like this far from the match.
Yeah, no, that's
you know
that's
who he
one of
fucking
Hogan's
actually
biggest.
put. Oh, go ahead, Levi. Sorry.
That's one of Hogan's biggest lies. Is Taker almost broke his neck when he tombstoned him on the chair for
You can see
when
here.
Flair put the fucking
And
chair in
Taker
the
was
ring.
hot.
You can watch it. You can watch it back and fucking zoom in and slow it down and do whatever the fuck you want. Hogan's head is fucking miles away from the mat. There's no
Right.
fucking contact at all with that tombstone.
JP O'Reilly almost broke my damn neck on a tombstone on a pile driver. I don't yell at
I
him.
know
for
we
that.
showed that.
I do. I make
So-
fun of him. But anyway,
He changed it, saying that he squeezed him too tight with his legs.
He changed it now because the story that Taker told was that he had him so tight that when he did it, that it just hurt his neck.
Yeah. What makes me laugh about that whole situation is he thought for years that he fucked Hogan up.
Right. It
But-
was no, it wasn't years. It was quite a while, but it wasn't years that he and it was maybe it was years. Maybe you are right. And then he looked at the tape and
Yeah.
found out, oh no, he's fucking bullshitting me. So
he for years thought that Coco Beware was being fucking unreasonable about the tombstone that he gave him when he debuted. And then watched it back, dude, and he fucking potatoed the shit
oh
out
yes,
of him.
he did. I
He did.
remember that one. Dude, I think I could pull that up really quick.
remember, kids, when grilling hot dogs this summer, make sure you slow roast them until they look like peak Hollywood Hulk Hogan in 1997.
Shit.
Unless you live in Maine, then we have red hot dogs, which are superior anyway. So,
which are terrible.
yo, you and I are fighting now, Kat. We're fighting.
I'm gonna. It's not
They're
terrible. The problem is that
They're bad.
They are not bad. They're
bad.
best hot
the
dogs
red
ever.
dye makes me sick every single
Oh.
time I try them.
Okay, that is legit. Then I will give
They're
you that.
bad.
They are not bad. You're just not a real Mainer.
Oh, here we go. Okay, let's share this.
But you don't even like Moxie.
I'd grill big.
Moxie is just cough medicine. I don't.
Honestly,
Nobody
me
likes
too.
Moxie.
I actually hate Moxie too. I'm just messing with them.
Everybody's fucking crazy. Whoever likes Moxie.
Me too, bro. Me too.
All right, here we
Polar
go.
LP's all about you right now.
Yeah.
And death.
Hey!
Potato the shit out of him.
Yo, Coco seen some birds that night.
Me too, bro.
God, that's my buddy Randy, who's being a perv.
Can we move that possibly to the? Let me see if I can. Oh no.
There's a way to do it. I just don't know how.
Yeah, Ace and Gary over here.
While we're talking amongst ourselves, whatever.
Hey, I've got a mouse now.
Let's see. So yeah,
Coming back.
Taker's
Does everybody hear it building? Or is
What's
it just
that?
me? The noise. Does anybody else hear it's building in the background?
It always builds.
It started to build. I started hearing it again. And I was like, it's coming. It's coming.
It's like a jet engine. It's like it's started the jet engine, and then all of a sudden it just takes right off.
That's
and then
literally what it
I'll
was.
tell you guys,
away.
1,000%. I don't know what it is. There's nothing in my house right now that's making any
No,
noise.
what it probably is are you plugged into is your headset plugged into your computer
Yeah.
by aux cable style or yeah. So probably that connection just probably isn't as snug as it should be. So every time you move, it alters that connection. So
Yeah,
it
no,
gives
it's definitely not something. It's like an audio thing. It's definitely like your
Yeah.
mic. It's your mic or it's your connection. It's something that's just causing it. It's like a feedback noise, but it's just hilarious because it's a feedback. I've never heard a
Swear to
feedback noise that sounded so much like a fucking jet taking
yeah,
off
exactly.
as when we've started doing this.
I also have a bunch of notes from Meltzer.
Samuel Matthews.
I'm buying a new headset. Fuck you all.
I'm actually gonna
When
buy
you start making good money on the Per Sessions podcast can buy you a new.
Yeah, where the hell's my cut?
True.
As soon as I get a cut, I will cut you guys in.
Listen, I said I'd do the first 3 shows for free. On free.
Dude,
Okay.
so my girl My girl on like as we're coming home from the show finally, she goes, why didn't you just stay for the show? Why didn't you, tell the guys that you were just gonna stay for the show? I was like, it was too fucking last minute. I was like, I didn't know about the show until this morning. And she's like, yeah, okay, I guess. I was like, plus they kind of need me because if we start making money, then I need to be able to take a cut, and I need to be there to have an excuse to take a cut.
Right.
All right, let's play your video that you wanted me to
Well,
present.
first we had a question in the chat.
Yeah, I was gonna say Lee actually.
Oh, it's your
just asked
tag team partner. Who cares?
Listen.
Who you taking for king, queen? Who's Gunther?
Is it
Gunther and Naya.
Orton?
Here we go.
Is it
Gunther-
Gunther Orton in the main?
I don't remember.
Isn't Braun Breaker in there?
No.
No.
They're running a thing that Braun's pissed because he wasn't. in it,
Oh,
so
I thought he got into it because
Nah,
he beat
I
the
don't.
shit out of
I
it.
believe it's Gunther and Orton in the finals.
I think it's gonna be. I
Let's
think
get
it's
right
gonna
into
be Liv, Morgan, and
She's
No.
injured. I just opened my Instagram before we started this, and she had a
that was
picture.
from when she was injured before her.
Oh,
she came
okay.
back.
I didn't actually read it. I just saw I fucking saw it, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
All right. So that's who we got.
Oh wait, no. What about the Samuel Matthews?
Hold
Are we
on.
gonna play it? Are you
Well,
doing?
you got to play it before you
You gotta-
play the video.
No.
Well, I didn't know if he was going into his hot take or not yet.
You need to play the video for
Oh, okay,
before
okay.
the hot take.
Okay.
Okay. We'll play the video first.
We're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna do it anyway.
All right. Now we gotta
And
play.
now-
we gotta play your
And
stinger
now
here.
it's time for
Samuel L. Matthews hot take.
Go ahead,
I-
buddy.
Look at that video and I laugh because it's not the nature that these moves are fucking.
I'm muting you for a second, Nix. I can't wait to cut all these clips of you fucking your mic.
Taking off. Well, look at that.
It didn't. It made it worse. It didn't stop.
How the fuck did it make it worse? I unplugged it.
You're still talking.
Yeah, you're still talking.
We can still
Really?
hear
Weird.
you.
Yeah, we can still hear you. Maybe that's what the fucking thing's messed up about. I'm being too loud. My wife's yelling at me now.
I'm
We'll hear shortly.
now wondering if maybe my laptop. Hold on a second. Let me double check.
You using the wrong mic the whole fucking
All
time.
right.
That's
So
very
anyway.
possible.
It's not the nature that these moves are happening, even at a frequency. It's that they're happening for no reason. Okay? And the moves end up meaning nothing. It's not a matter of somebody throwing a freaking super kick. The super kick is a popular move. You are going to see super kicks. It's somebody takes a super kick, does nothing. They just, I ate it. Fires back with the Canadian Destroyer. That person fires up, hits the other person with a standing Spanish fly, attempts to, and it goes on and on. There is a disconnect in the moves happening for a reason and one-upsmanship. Canadian Destroyers are great if they have a reason to be a Canadian Destroyer and to actually mean something. But if you see a guy hit a Canadian Destroyer, pop right back up, and do nothing, what does it mean? Which leads in to...
Hold on. Before we talk about that, prime example right here.
Exactly.
Oh, as I'm skipping through it. Come on.
I was literally just thinking about this clip. That's the one I was thinking of.
Come on.
Nix is a wizard. I'm really not.
Come on, girl. Come on.
Get the whip out.
Here, let me try this.
So you guys are waiting for that. The
Got it.
finals, the semifinals for the king of the ring is Gunther versus either Tamatonga or Randy Orton. It's probably going to end up being Tamatonga. And
Yeah.
boom.
Boom. And here's another one. Oh, they just stopped it there. There was like three other. There was like
remember
three
that.
others.
I was also remembering him taking the pile driver on the stairs and just getting right back up. And I'm like, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
And then-
what's the point?
Bro.
But didn't you remember because people posted the clip with Ricochet who did it, and it was like, oh, he did a Canadian destroyer. Like, why is nobody bitching about that?
Because his opponent
he
didn't
told the
instantly get up.
He told a story behind it, and the other guy exactly didn't get up and fucking do one to him. There was a story behind it, the Canadian destroyer. It was a devastating move. The guy did not get up from the Canadian destroyer.
Somewhere PD Williams is really pissed off that he invented that move.
It's just wild to me, and it's not always just an one company thing. Like, it is vast. It is a issue I see in whatever wrestling I'm watching. Just guys just surviving this crazy shit and acting like nothing ever affected them.
Well, it's exactly what class tells us when we're training. There's a problem that going from zero to hero.
Yeah.
You've been getting your ass kicked, and all of a sudden, oh, you're up like nothing fucking happened, and blah blah blah. And, like, it makes sense, like, for the piece of shit Hogan wise, because he has the takes it, and goes, you, like, everybody.
I was
Like,
saying, he was still Hulk up though. It was still
Right.
playing into that character. You'd be like, and all of a sudden, that still took 30 seconds.
Right.
You know?
Boom.
That was pretty sweet, actually.
Yeah, it was gross. Boom. Boom. And he's down.
So I'm waiting for someone to do it one day. I'm like, oh, I'll give you back
Oh, that's
suplex.
not-
Cool. I'll reverse it into a Canadian destroyer. The hell you will.
I don't think that was the same one, right? I don't think that was the same one that I was thinking about. The one that but he still, again, sold like fucking holy shit, whatever. There's a story behind it, and I think that's the problem with AEW that a lot of people like pointing out that a lot of the matches don't have a story. It's hit you with something. This is what I was thinking about right here. It's hit you with something, and then all of a sudden, there, boom, then the match is over with like a simple fucking roll up.
Speaking of that, one of the things, so watching this year's WrestleMania, I enjoyed most of the WrestleMania. The Usos match. Holy crap. Super kick.
Oh my
Super
god,
kick.
that's so terrible.
Super kick. Super kick. Super kick. Super kick. I was like, are they going to do anything else?
Watch.
Someone throw a goddamn punch.
Boom. Down.
Is that
Not
bad?
getting up. Ricochet's
Oh,
still selling the fuck out of it. He's going for the top rope. He's selling. He's doing his shit. He's going to the top rope. Guy's still down. He's not getting up, fucking doing shit too. It's like,
can I say Jordan Devlin or JD McDonough, whatever you want to call him? First of all, I thought he was canceled, but I guess he isn't. But secondly, he is really good at what he does. He reminds me of like a thinner Chris Benoit almost.
oh yeah.
Yeah, like the way he's got
I
a very
hope
not in that way. No, a lot of his work's very intense. He sells really well, and like his stuff just kind of his stuff looks pretty impressive actually. He doesn't do anything like really flashy, but he takes everything really well. Like a couple Mondays ago, he took someone punched him with a Super Bowl ring. Legit punched him. Like he showed a picture on his Instagram, and he had like the knot right above his eyebrow. And he's like, "Well, that happened."
Levi, you're muted. Why? All right.
He's like a spirit bomb. He's just collecting energy for his 30-minute rant coming up soon.
I want to end what I was going that with saying you can be good at professional wrestling and be able to do a lot of cool moves and do all the Canadian destroyers in the world, the 450 splashes, the shooting star presses, but that does not make you, in my opinion, a good professional wrestler in what the sense of a professional wrestler is. hella athletic, sure. But in the sense of being able to captivate a crowd, to be able to tell a story in the ring and get that suspension of disbelief, you can be good at one and not the other.
But that's also with our, like, that goes back to our training as well. We're trained the old school way, to tell a story, to have to let things register. You hit something big, you let the crowd sink, like gather like that energy in, shit like that. It's a different type of training. It's guys saying, hey, we're going for the flashy instead of the storytelling. That's why there's that a lot of people in the beginning enjoyed AEW until they started seeing the same shit over and over again. The shit on AEW works great on the indies if you're gonna do that shit. Something that is once a month, maybe twice a month. That's it. Like, not every single week, and people are going to see the same shit over and over again, and you lose viewers, which is what's currently happening with AEW. People don't like booking. People don't like to see the same thing. Oh, you hit 15 of these same moves, whatever, these devastating moves. Some of the moves your fucking people on the same show hit as a finish, and you're doing the same thing. And then you're ending the match in like a simple roll up or pin or disqualification.
There 100% is a place for the flashy moves, the flips, and all that. That needs to be in there. That makes wrestling fun for a lot of people. I'm not a big fan of the flippy stuff, just not my style of wrestling that I like. I'm more of a Gunther style, Randy Orton. That's just the style I like. Right. But when it's just happening all the time and there's no time for anything to sink in, and people are just bouncing up from anything, it gets hard to watch. And that's any product. If you're going to do a 25, 30-minute match, that's great. But make me believe it's a dogfight for 20, 25 minutes. Don't, come 25 minutes in, and I'm still seeing you pop 6 Canadian destroyers and the guy get up, super kick you, and you drop. Come on.
Well, that's why, my match with Casanova this last weekend, he does not a lot of flashy stuff, but literally I told him, dude, don't zero to hero me. He's like, well, what's the finish? And I was like, the roll up. But it was a callback to the roll-ups we did early in the match, because I did almost like we do the pin drills at the dojo.
Right.
That's what was the beginning of our match. He's like, that's really fun. And I was like, yeah, and it's gonna be a roll-up. It's a callback to the beginning. While you can still do in the middle, you can do 100 different things. You're still telling a story from beginning to end.
Right. Same with me. Fucking beginning of the match, I fucking hold you up for the World Strong Slam. You break out of it. Towards the end of the match, oh my god, a hit. Same thing with Splash. Same thing with everything else.
I almost hit one this weekend, by the way, Kat.
That's why I'm changing it. I'm fucking changing it.
And I saw you change it to the pump handle.
So when Casanova
here's
came
the
up,
thing.
I grabbed him. I was like, nope.
Your browser has blocked your screen. Can see the icon, the address. What the fuck? Anyways. You would make more sense because I'm your tag partner. Yeah, that's okay for you to hit my shit. Yeah. But it's that's the reason why I'm changing it. I want to do something different. Levi. I don't know what this fucking thing is.
That's why I stopped doing the senton and started doing the flashing elbow, because everyone does the senton now.
Yeah, everyone does senton.
That's why I'm not doing it anymore.
Well, I did. I started doing it because I was training a lot with Alexander Lee, so I was. As being a heel of stealing his shit, he did on me, and then all of a sudden everyone else started doing it. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go with a splash. But speaking of AEW, the next story that we're gonna cover is: did you guys see that Sting's son, Steven, is training to become a professional wrestler?
I did actually catch this, and I want to bring up something really quick. So I did watch them introduce their dad for his last match and everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
Somehow they both look like Sting, but don't look a thing like each other.
I don't know. Is that weird?
It's really weird.
No,
But
you can see it right here. It's like
yeah, they both look like Sting, and I guess I think his name's Andrew. I can't remember the other one's name.
the other one's Andrew, I believe. Yeah,
Andrew.
and
Yeah,
Steven, the guy in the red, is the one that's trained.
Steven's the one that looks like Sting, like the Wolfpack Sting. Andrew's the one that is the Surfer Sting. So Andrew apparently plays Destiny. He's like he had to get in the gym like for 2 weeks to like get like in somewhat shape. Dude, I wish I could go to the gym for 2 weeks and look like homeboy over here.
Right.
And third of all, I'm not surprised that he's training. I mean, it's one of those things. It's following his dad's legacy. I'm just hoping we get more of a Charlotte Flair and less of a David Flair.
Right. Did you see what I just highlighted here? He is being trained right now by Darby Allin. Which doesn't make any sense because once again, Darby Allin's hurt.
Yeah, well, I mean, to be fair, remember when Ben had his messed up back? He would still train us, but he wouldn't do anything.
Well, I guess that's true. I guess that's true. But it's a lot harder to train when you know.
True, because you can't do all that stuff.
The question though is that he's going to be like, okay, so this is how you throw yourself out of the ring against the steel barricade, shit like that.
No, this calls back to something we were talking about a couple weeks ago on AEW, having some of these like really, really, really good talents in AEW, like some of these old school guys that would be fantastic trainers and teach you how to do it, and no one listening to them.
Yeah. No, that's
Sting should go up to his kid and be like, yo, Jake the Snake Roberts is over there. Go listen to that man talk. Hey, go listen to FTR. You know, FTR is a great talent. You know, I'm not saying Darby's not a great talent. Don't get me wrong. But I'm having a feeling that Darby's wrestling style is going to be completely different than Steven's wrestling style. Steven's a bigger guy. He's actually as tall as his dad. He's not as big, but he's definitely as tall as his dad.
You know, even like I'm pretty sure Dustin Rhodes has a school. Like
it's the Nightmare Factory. It's where it's Cody's school. Yeah.
So I don't understand. Maybe because I don't know. Maybe he's following them on the road. Possibly that's why.
Could be
Darby Allin training him. I don't know, but this says that Sting's son, Stephen, is that Borden? Borden is following his father's footsteps as he begins his journey into professional wrestling. He started training with Sting's former tag team partner Darby Allin to help him transition into the world of wrestling. With his impression, physique, and athletic background, Bowden seems to have a strong foundation as he embarks in his wrestling career. And then it just talks more about this kickstart to his own wrestling journey. And I think when in the match they were talking that his even though he never wrestled and they just showed him a few moves, he actually did he was seemed very athletic.
Does he end up in WWE in 5 years?
right.
Does Triple H get on the phone with him and go, "Hey Sting, what's up, buddy? Can I talk to your kid?"
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Sting comes back over just as maybe like a talent to discuss things.
It'll be a like a manager thing. Like he won't get in the ring or anything, but I think Sting. Sorry, I'll give you a sec here, Matt. Sting's gonna be not like Flair. When Sting's retired, Sting's gonna stay retired. Unlike Flair, who's retired 4 times now.
Apparently, you're a wizard, Harry.
I saw that.
So speaking of AEW, Nix, do you want to get the ratings for this week's AEW?
I have them pulled up actually.
You do? Okay, let's pull
All
up
right.
the finger here.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
Thank you, fuck you, bye.
Fighter pilot, show me what you got.
What the hell? You have a vagina!
He needs some milk. Oh my God! What is that?
What?
I'm next to report.
Go ahead, Nix, with this.
I get a giggle out of it. I do. Okay, hold on a second. So, this week's episode was up a little bit from last week's episode. I had the number here in front of me and I lost it. There we go. Compared to last week, the show was up 6.1% in viewers, so not too bad. It was up 7% in the 18 to 49, which is the key demo, and 53 point. That makes no sense. Okay, never mind. It did have some hard competition this week. There was, of course, Minnesota versus Dallas for NBA, and Florida, Florida versus the Rangers in the NHL. So,
didn't last week's, I think, was like 600 and something thousand on average. What was the average for this show?
Looks like the average for this show. Well, let me see here. So it started this week at 794,000, and it ended at 693,000. Ouchies. Ooh. So, hold on. Let me go through the.
So was that like 100,000 drop?
Give or take. Yeah. Let me go through the quarter hours here really quick. I feel like Brian last. So quarter one is Roderick Strong and Trent Beretta versus Orange Cassidy and Will Ospreay. That's your 794. It started off pretty hot, pretty strong off the Big Bang Theory. Quarter two is the end of that match, and the Young Bucks and Sanjay Dutt segment and the Bang Bang Gang segment. 786, so it didn't drop that bad. It was 8,000 people. That's just people flipping the channels, basically. Brian Keith. Oh, man, Brian Keith. Really? You got involved in this? Versus Hook versus Katsuyori Shibata with Chris Jericho promo, Mercedes Moné, and Willow Nightingale video. 706,000. There's 80,000 people out the door. I almost said take a shit. Jesus Christ, I'm listening to Cornet too much. Takeshita versus Matt Sydal. John Moxley appearing. Nick Wayne versus Swerve Strickland. Went back up. We're at 710,000. And the Strickland versus Wayne, 698,000. This segment apparently got over really well with some people. Malachi Black versus Kyle O'Reilly. It was only 688,000. It did drop 10,000, but I guess the bloodbath was like hit Malachi so hard it actually made him fall in the ring. So I guess it was really cool looking.
Well, Malachi's your boy, anyways.
He is. Here's the death segment, as I always call them.
Jericho?
No, Jericho's already happened. This is the girls, unfortunately. Tony Storm and Mariah May versus Harley Cameron and Soraya. 631,000. They lost 57,000 viewers,
which is crazy because it's Soraya.
So,
yeah, but the girls' matches will always do that. Hold on, what
problem? Is there 18
didn't mean to do that. Sorry about that.
To 34 demographic has dropped terribly in
the
last 4 weeks to a concerning amount.
Yeah.
Meltzer made some interesting choice words about that today.
Meltzer's gone insane. His brain is melted at some point. It's in the last. I'm not even joking. Go back before AEW starts and listen to Meltzer, and his stuff's good. It's like he's very one way or another. He's very like opinionated. Once AEW started, I swear to God, he got on the payroll because he's like AEW #1, WWE. Blah. It's like, and then he'll give like AEW matches like 17 stars, and I'm like, that was Orange Cassidy versus Phoenix.
Well, even
there's no way that was 7 stars.
Well, even his own co-host, Brian Last, is that not Brian?
Alvarez.
Brian Alvarez.
Yeah.
Is even starting to this is shit. What are you talking about? This isn't good. But before we do anything, I just want to say, Levi, are you okay, buddy? You've been awfully quiet this whole fucking show.
No, I'm good.
You're good. You're just listening. Yeah. This isn't Levi. What happened, buddy?
No, I'm just listening.
Did something happen? Did you not like that Malachi Black got his ass kicked? You didn't like that?
Actually, Black won the match.
He did, yeah.
Black won the match. He just got the bloodbath, and he's taking the TNT title from Copeland.
Yeah, which reminds me, is anyone like looking forward to their fucking? Is it All Out? Not All Out. Double or Nothing.
I literally give no shits about it, minus the barbed wire cage match that I will watch because it's Edge against Black.
Which is sad because they do have talent, but they just don't have like a top guy. They have Adam Copeland, they have Brian Danielson, they have Ricky Starks, they have the AEW champion right now. He was doing great until whatever they started doing with Christian Cage. What's that?
Oh, I was just looking at the matches. I thought there was way more. There's only 10. You want to know the matches for the card that are announced already?
Go for it.
Roderick Strong versus Will Ospreay for the AEW International title.
Hopefully that'll be good.
That match should be good. I will absolutely say that should be good.
Be exactly what you expect it to be.
Yes, but that's what I'm saying. It should at least be decent.
If he has a match exactly like he did with Bryan Danielson, that should be a good match. Where Bryan Danielson basically told him, "Slow down, let's sink all this in," and shit like that.
So, timeless Tony Storm versus Serena Deeb. Honestly, Serena can work. She can't do a promo, but she can work, and Tony's pretty good in the ring, so might be a decent.
That was
match.
the argument that they had with Brian and Starhead. I'm terrible with names. I don't know why. Meltzer, yes. Yeah. Jeez. Starhead. Yeah. I couldn't think of anything else clever to say, so that's what just came out of my mouth.
And this is one Levi just said. Edge versus Malachi Black. I refuse to fucking call him Adam Copeland. He is Edge.
See, I would like to think the reason why Levi's mic is muted is because he's watching cat videos while he's on the podcast.
No. Very well.
It's because it's per sessions. He wants to get.
He's just scrolling through like cat videos, just like I'm just having the time of my life right now.
All right, let's see what else we got here. We got John Moxley versus Takeshita. It's an IWGP World Heavyweight Championship eliminator match. Can I actually say a little bit about that too? It really irritates the bejesus out of me that the IWGP title, which is a prestigious belt, is more over in a company than its own world title. Swerve won the world title, then all of a sudden they're like, yeah, go over there and do nothing. And it's like, dude, he's the world champ. But it's because it's Moxley, and everyone's like, oh, Moxley.
Well, Moxley was such a great deal when he first started because I believe that he was like held back with WWE, and then people found out really quickly that maybe you should have a little bit of guidance before.
Maybe someone should be telling you don't do this stupid shit every match. Okay, exactly. I'm picking on JP here for a split second, but JP's hardcore matches have gotten to the point where they got predictable. Moxley was the same way. Where it's like, oh, here comes the forks, here comes the cheese grater, here comes that, here's this, you know.
I love JP to death, but he's gonna hate his body when he's like in his mid-30s. He's gonna fucking
how old?
I think he's 20.
No, JP's in his 30s.
He is in his 30s?
I think he's in his early 30s.
I thought he was in his early 20s.
The JP O'Reilly? No,
yeah.
dude. No, he's like late 20s, early 30s, somewhere in that area.
Oh, okay. Well,
Haley Miller.
He's gonna hate his body in the when he's in the 40s.
Yeah. Lee Miller, chime in. You would know. So, I'm waiting for JP to jump on and be like, you sons of bitches. Right. So Trent Beretta versus Orange Cassidy.
Right now.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my God.
Trent versus Orange Cassidy. Jericho with Big Bill versus Hook versus Shibata for the FCW Championship. The Bang Bang Gang, Jay White and the Guns versus the Death Triangle. Willow Nightingale versus Mercedes Moné. The Elite versus Team AEW. And Swerve Strickland versus Christian Cage. There you go. Yeah. On paper, this sounds like a decent show. On paper.
And it should be a decent match. That's the problem, is that it's just how the booking. I feel like the problem with WWE was for a while, with their booking was really like meh, but the pay-per-views were like fire. They were like, oh, this is a great pay-per-view, and then you just didn't watch Raw or SmackDown for because the booking was terrible.
Lee says JP's around his age and Lee's 35. So
okay. Well, I can't judge age apparently.
Apparently not.
Just like the same as I thought Donkey Boy was like a little younger than me, and apparently he's also in his 30s.
Yeah, I always thought Donkey is like in his early 20s, like mid-20s or something like that. Yeah. I think Levi's like, no, dude, he's like 31. I was like, wait, what?
Levi here is 21, 20.
He's the pup. He's 20.
24?
20, 21. No.
Apparently my computer just decided to break. Sorry. It just tried opening a save file and like saving StreamYard into a download file into the. I don't know what the fuck just happened, but no, I turn 21 next month.
Woo! Birthday! You're gonna get slammed on the next podcast. Speaking of birthdays, there's gonna be somebody's birthday coming right up, isn't that right, Samuel Matthews? The birth of your first baby is coming right up.
That's correct.
Oh, we're all excited for you.
I'm very excited.
He's gonna start torpedoing the baby at you guys at shows. Hardcore match right now. Bet.
Torpedo!
If you can dodge a baby, you can dodge a ball.
So if Samuel Matthews disappears for a show or two, you know why? Because he's taking care of his lovely baby girl.
Yeah.
So first one, right?
First, yes.
Yeah, and I have 2 gremlins. So you got a daughter. So daughters, I've heard, are always easier. Just wait till you have a boy.
I have one hope and prayer for this baby girl that's coming. Is that she just doesn't grow up to look like me with a wig.
Have you seen Brock Lesnar's daughter?
Yes.
Why did with arms wide open just pop into my head?
With arms wide open.
I started something. Levi's just gonna leave the chat. He's like, bye. I'm out.
Well, we got those 2 stories down. So I was searching on
I'll be right back.
I was searching. Fuck you, whatever. I was searching on the web. Searching. I was searching on the web. I was curious to see if there was like the worst match, like the worst matches of 2023, possibly on the indies, like something like, because we've all had terrible matches. Like we've all had terrible matches. We're not going to get into it. And I was curious to see if somebody like cage match or something like that, put in like, you know, like these are like the worst matches that fans think are terrible. And I discovered this match.
You found Roadblock versus Tommy Lane.
I mean, anything Roadblock's terrible. Let's be honest. So I found this match. This match is very old. The description of this is possibly the worst pro wrestling match ever, or the best. So I only seen like a few minutes of this. We could dissect.
I got my snacks.
You got your snacks. We can dissect this together. This match happened apparently 3 years ago. I call bullshit on that. I think this match happened like a long time ago, but I could be wrong. Just because of how the video is in like 4:6.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Jesus.
So let's see.
Back in the day, that was high def, man.
That was high def. Yeah, I remember. I had a box TV for the majority of my life until I think I turned like 17. I finally got a flat screen.
I had a 19-inch TV that I would carry around with me like everywhere when I was younger. When I was moving place to place, my laptop screen is 19 inches.
Dude, I also had like a 32-inch fucking death trap. You know when I'm talking about the giant fucking TVs.
Yeah,
that was a box that was weigh 500 pounds.
Yeah,
every single time you moved, it was terrible.
You need you and six of your friends just move it 4 inches.
You're right.
Yo,
so Drunko versus Human Torch. What the fuck?
What's that?
This thing's 20 minutes long.
Oh, we might skip some stuff. We're gonna skip the entrance because it's music. Boom, boom. You know,
the gangbang connection.
I was about to say, pause. Was their fucking name the gangbang connection?
It was. I saw that too.
Apparently. This guy's trying to crack
open.
So why is Dougie Weiser on this show?
Yeah, right. It probably is him. Oh my gosh. It's muted right now because of copyright music. So if people are freaking out why there's no audio, hold on. He's now I gotta go out the back.
He's gonna go puke.
Mark Mumman.
Poor Mormon. Apparently, it's an inner ear thing with him. Honestly, he actually has a medical condition. That's what caused him to throw up.
Right.
That's why like I've wrestled
Vertigo,
him a couple
right?
times. Yeah, I wrestled him a couple times, and like he looks at me and goes, "Absolutely no suplexes," because like getting thrown upside down will fuck with his inner ears and he'll throw up.
Oh, well, that was the same happened with Weiser.
Oh, you Weiser, yeah.
With a dark match, he got vertigo. Boop.
Oh, I see what happened. He had
his
wrong
shoes on, putting his shoes on, drinking a beer, putting his shoes on. This is why we're skip. skip.
I'm
skip,
sure that
skip,
that promo was Austin 316 all over again.
right. Skip, skip, skip. Music? No music. All right.
He has not won the Zero G tournament.
That's right.
Now I watched Tennessee Backyard Wrestling, and that's WrestleMania compared to this already.
Right. Didn't we watch that at Levi's going away?
Yeah, we did.
We should find some of that fucking shit and play that.
Oh, that's all over YouTube, man. That's easy enough.
Skip, skip, skip.
You want to bet me the guy under the hood is actually drunk? That's why.
Ready to get this on.
Probably
I
is.
don't think that's
Giving crowd.
especially when
We're
working out
8
for
minutes
tonight,
into
is
this,
to
and
take
they
on-
haven't even walked
I
up
figured
yet.
out why this video is
Somebody
20
said
fucking
Drunko,
minutes
it's
long.
miscreants outside known as crowds unwitting numbers.
Bro,
Ooh, nice clean canvas.
and it's
It
just
really
gaga.
is.
Yeah.
And,
Won't
of course,
get hep
actually,
C
it might
from
be
that at
handicapped
all.
more ways than one looking at the gangbang connection.
I was gonna say, is that
If that
a
camera got laid out on the ring that I was supposed to work, I'd find the promoter, punch him in the face, and tell him that I'm not working his.
Well, that just reminds me of the Fairfield Larry canvas because it's in the middle of the horse track and he doesn't want to get it on anything on the
Yeah.
side canvas.
Yeah.
What is he doing?
You know, that wasn't a bad moonsault. I know that's not what he was going for, but
It just remind me of Bobby Orlando. Remember that on the road where he took the fucking outside
Let's
bump?
see what happens now.
Like he jumped off the top rope and just bounced off the
yeah, and all of us were like, "Bleh."
Well,
I think
I've seen people pre-bump
this
like
is good
that.
time to work on his pick action there.
that's right. I mean, he's got to make sure his throw looks good.
One.
I just made
two,
leave my pop.
Only a 2 count. And this match could have already been over.
Oh, El Drunko trying to.
Oh man.
Scintillating commentary here.
El Drunko trying to.
Was he trying to put himself in the tree of woe? I don't quite
I've
know
done
there.
that.
2 only gets the 2 count. This is 3 2 counts he's gotten though.
So this is how far as I got to the video. I'm like, yes, yes,
Oh, hold
we're
on.
gonna play
Hold
this.
on just for a second.
Wait a minute.
I am loath to admit this, but this is entertaining.
That's why I said it's probably the worst match or the best match ever.
Oh, it's not a good match. It's just entertaining.
Just good
That's
sir.
what I'm talking about.
He knows who to chase.
Play on,
Girl, where's the rest of your skirt?
Trying the.
Dude, just did a little.
I feel like I'm going to be pretty
He
speechless.
just did a little. Yeah, yeah. he did.
I feel like I'm going to be
Can
pretty
you go back?
Only a 2 count.
How far? To where he just
Just
eats
like
shit?
to when he starts doing the flip. Right here. Player.
El Drunko.
I got it this time. Ah.
Just like his little kick up. He's like, yeah.
I feel like I'm going to be pretty speechless during this match.
Only a 2 count again.
There's even beer rolling around out
I
there.
wonder if he's
Oh
gonna
my
hit him
God,
with
this is
anything.
like
He's
a
just gonna
Looney
hit him
Tunes
with something that he
cartoon
fucks himself up with.
I don't even think he was trying
He's gonna go fucking leg drop off the top and like fall and do like a swanton or something.
Drunk off his ass. Nice slam there though by the tornado. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Human Tornado calling for a chair.
This ought to be interesting.
Apparently,
What
it's a
is the
hardcore
gang,
match.
the bang gang bang or whatever?
Tornado
Like,
laying a chair.
what are they even
Punishment's not
doing?
for sitting.
Is it just to get these two?
Well,
Sabu,
maybe it is.
Sabu,
I
Sabu,
could be
Sabu.
To answer your question, they're kind of like the purge that found.
Oh.
They're with the drunk
Oh, yeah.
fucking.
Okay, all right, thank
The
you.
purge doesn't exist anymore.
See, I thought one of the Bang Gang people. I thought they were Drunk's opponent because there was not a connection in the fucking
Right,
beginning.
that's
there.
what I thought. I thought
Yeah.
it was a triple threat.
Yeah. Oh my god. All right, cat hit. I can see how horribly this is gonna end.
Kind. Look at that.
it's really
Oh,
nice
he's just
of him.
sitting him down. He's so
Taking-
nice.
Taking El Drunko over there, helping him sit down. Maybe sober up a little bit.
Wait a minute.
This is gonna end poorly.
Uh-oh.
All he's doing.
Here it
drop.
comes.
He's so drunk he can't even sit in a chair.
And it actually played to his advantage, believe it or not. Only a 2 count. And here we go again.
Human Tornado's putting
Got him
more work
back.
into this.
He really is. He's trying so hard.
My God, we need to show this to Ben.
Oh, he'd love this shit.
Oh my God, he'd die.
He'd love this shit.
Hello, Prima Donna Productions.
And he falls over again.
Tornado really trying to make this work. Really trying to give the fans something.
My God, this is.
Oh, so now one more time.
This
Maybe
is
third time.
yeah.
Maybe that's what it'll take. Maybe he needs to find a way to, like, you know, keep him.
Duct tape, man.
All right,
You should
trying to
duct
tell him,
tape.
don't move. Focus. There we go.
I would just gone right there and just do it. Yeah, I was gonna say. There it goes.
The speed at which he did that. Oh my God, are you kidding?
That was gross.
Propped him up right in the corner.
I mean, just kicked him.
Technically, he didn't use the chair.
Oh my God.
Oh, is it this guy? I think I saw the video of this when he did it like kicking the person in the nuts doing this.
Watching this crowd try to dance.
I just watch this all day, man.
Watching the crowd try to dance on him is quite possibly the funniest.
Oh!
Yep. Yeah, it is that guy. Yeah.
Nice. That was.
He had a viral video going around for a while. He did it to like 3 guys in the
And you're disqualified because it's not a hardcore match, and he just low blowed.
Levi is not wrong.
That is technically true.
He slipped.
Oh, he took a strike.
Oof.
All 3 down.
Big guy took those heels to the back of the head.
Yeah, he did. I think he's actually out.
Man, the Human Tornado has this crowd behind him.
Oh.
Play to the crowd. The crowd
That's right.
loves
That's
this
right.
crowd.
I'm just waiting for him to puke.
Yeah. Human Tornado trying to hip up the crowd a little bit.
Hey, he's gonna have a lot of work cut out for him. But God bless him for trying. Whoa! Look at this.
Living in
Floating like
America.
a butterfly and shit, man.
Stinging like a bee.
Woo! Swing and a miss.
Where's the count?
There he goes. Oh, wait a minute. Oh.
Reverses it. I don't even know if he realized he did.
I don't think he does.
Yeah.
And the Human Tornado unfortunately meets up with that wall.
Maybe it's a hardcore match. So this is all the shit that we skipped.
Nope, because the fucking ref was counting when they first got out of the ring.
Oh, okay.
The ref stopped counting when they went down the fucking aisle.
They greenleafed it.
trying to get
Hey,
him back.
Greenie, just stop counting. We're good.
Reading the gym rules.
Wait a minute, there's a no fighting rule. That's
Oh.
right.
Well, shit.
This is the greatest thing ever.
But number 3 is no food or drink.
This is by far the best match I've ever seen.
Levi actually getting heated about this.
I'm not gonna fight.
Who's Prima Donna Productions? Do we know these people?
That's
Back to the ring,
You know, I'm
That
glad
is,
in
I
this
believe,
day and age we have that kind of
Little Joe,
civility.
I
You
believe,
know,
right?
That makes sense.
West
Yeah.
Virginia's not as bad as they make it out to be.
What a
look
whip
at
we
that,
know it
gets him
says.
back
Yeah,
in
it
the
was.
ring, even helps him in. Now that
Yeah.
is what being a
Joey
con-
Snails.
is all
That's
about.
what it is.
Ooh, that was
Nice.
nice.
Ooh,
That was stiff, but it was nice.
Count so close.
But the minute they got to where they're allowed to fight, they took
5.
advantage.
No, 3.
Uh-oh.
What the heck?
What the fuck's going
that
on
can only
now?
mean one thing.
I don't know. I gotta mute it for fucking audio.
Are we about to get a dance battle?
It might be.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it might be.
You got to do the audio.
Look at this.
I don't want to get copyright strike.
It's fine. We'll just talk. We'll talk over it while they dance.
Dude,
Make
down,
a bunch
down,
of
down.
noise
Do,
while
do,
they
do,
dance.
do,
Yeah, there you
do,
go.
do,
No, no, no.
This is fine.
There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
El Drunko's got the moves like
Oh,
MJ.
there it is. There it is.
Uh,
All right, here we go.
backflip. Oh.
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 Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
You know what's funny is like okay, so I will fully admit, most of the time in my wrestling, I like wrestling, right? But every now and then, this stuff amuses the hell out of me.
He's gonna rip his fucking.
He's gonna rip his taint.
pants.
No, he's gonna rip his taint.
That too.
Oh, you didn't.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah. can't feel good.
I think he laid
The ironic thing is we both did the zombie dance, and this is Beat It, not Thriller.
Just like Popeye's spinach.
Wait a minute.
Oh, he's trying to get the beer to the referee.
Just spilling it all over. That's Larry's canvas right there. 'Cause he's spilling beer all over the fucking.
Ironically, looking at this ring, this looks like a 20-foot ring.
I think it is.
Yeah.
And I hope they get in the middle of the ring and get like
Dude, have any of you ever run a 20-foot ring?
Yes.
Oh my god, it's that extra half step. You're like, it throws you off so
Oh
much.
yeah, it sucks.
Don't think I've been in a 20-foot ring yet.
Heartstrong Gummies ring was 20 feet.
Baby. It's the balls of steel. That's what you gonna do. He tries a Russian, how do you do? But the balls of steel ain't gonna be doing it.
Russian, how do you do?
It's balls of steel, baby. You can't stop it. You just can't stop it.
If I was in heel in the match doing that, I'd be like,
I was
oh.
gonna say he's just sucker punch right in the dick.
Boys ain't gonna do it.
Oh, no.
Oh, but he doesn't have balls of steel. And he learned the hard way. 1, 2, only a 2.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be a freak out.
Just gave himself a Russian how do you do. Like.
Yes, he did. He all that happened before your eyes.
No, guys.
That was gold.
That was pretty gold. His bandana in the way there. Oh,
Rick in the back of the human tornado.
Crosser winning numbers screaming for him to get an El Puncho.
But instead he's doing El
Puncho.
Puncho.
Apparently it's over.
Wait a minute.
Right in the
I'll take.
Trying to get him up.
I'll take things that will get me thrown out of Colorado's wrestling scene
And
for
he does
20
get
out.
him over.
Hey!
He was going for the Death Valley driver, but we got a fireman's carry, so that kind of works.
That's
Yeah,
Dylan
you know,
trying to hit the Death Valley these days.
Oh, but only a 1 count.
My Death Valley's look
Count by the
fine.
tornado. He says, "No, I am not going down."
Not the one
like
I gave
that.
fucking Alexander Lee in the fucking
That was an F5, to be fair.
dojo. Well, no, I'm talking about the dojo match one we had when he came back. I was.
Why do you think?
It was a bad match.
Why do you think I have? Why do you think I had to start doing the double stomp? He needs the extra. Hey, I ate one of those.
Roundhouse kick to the face.
Oh, wait a minute! It might be on.
Bronco Buster?
But he
Oh, we caught it.
Drunko caught it.
spins him around. And gets a
Hey!
Go for a sunset flip.
Oh, but he lands it that time. 1,
Jackknife.
2, 3, and he does it. The Human Tornado wins. Your final, the 4th member to go on.
He got it. Yay.
Oh, yeah. Can we watch that dive again before we do anything else?
That was.
What's that?
Can we go back to that dive one more time before we do anything else?
The dive?
Look at Sam silently going. Please. It was the funniest
Let's see if I
fucking
can find
thing
it.
during this whole match.
See if I can find it. Geez. Right here.
El Drunko.
I just love the kick of this. Yeah, what?
That's the definition of, hey, Dad, look what I can do.
Look what I can do.
Oh, shit.
Or one of us assholes in school, in the fucking class, being like, I could totally do Spanish fly off the top rope.
You know what it reminds me of? It's not
Donkey going, I can do a whisper in the wind.
That is exactly what I was about to say. I was literally about to be like, you know what that reminds me of? Donkey doing Whisper in the Wind.
He has his first one, I think, on the dojo page that
Oh
I
my
kind of
God.
want to show. The one that he fucked up so fucking bad.
The cage match one was. The cage match one was
At
because
least
he
he
was.
fucking actually did it in the cage
Yo.
match one.
So the cage match one was funny because he kept going, I'm gonna hit this, I'm gonna hit this, I'm gonna hit this, and he kept vanishing on us. So we're trying to get everything together, right? And finally Larry's like, no, he's not. Move.
Yeah. Move. Get the fuck out of the way.
I'm just laying on the mat going, yeah, I'm just gonna roll this right now.
Yeah, right. All right. Well, I guess you know what comes next, guys. It is my favorite segment.
Is it Vader time?
No, it's not Vader time. It is
That was Vader
Levi.
time.
What the hell is he doing? He just fell on his ass.
Hey, they're going to be Tom. You got to be Tom.
Well, actually, things are going real well with the XFL.
Oh, yeah. It happened. Fuck it!
Poor
I
Antoine.
like how we come back and Dylan's fucking title's falling on his head. He's like,
Yeah, I just
shit.
realized that. I'm just gonna move that over that
You
way.
gotta get like one of those display
Well,
hangers.
dude, they're just sitting on the back of the couch, honestly. So, ow. Fuck it, it's going down there. So, yeah. I can only do so much.
Just CGI a title in there, editors.
I still have the NXT belt over here, so we're good.
Just put a title back there, editors.
I love it that he just showcases like all of his collection, but yet has not showcased the fucking his tag.
They're in the car, man.
Titles, yeah.
No, so I brought them up to Crown with me, and they're still in the bags in the trunk of the car. No, that's where I leave them, honestly, most of the time, because I figure if they're in the car, I don't forget them when I go to the next show.
That's what I did with mine. I very seldomly stopped bringing them in once you gave me the belt bag. I was like, they're just staying in my trunk.
Yeah,
like,
that way.
Because then I don't forget them. There's no shot I could drive 2 hours and then find out I fucking left the title.
I am so terrified that I'm going to forget it that I make sure I don't forget it. Because I don't want to be that guy who shows up to the building supposed to be defending his belt and don't have the belt.
Yeah. I have two stories kind of like this. So one is I went down to NCW, and as I was driving down, I got to the building, and no, it was on the way down. I realized I'd forgotten my knee pads. Like I had no knee pads, so I had to like hit up the chat, like the NCW chat, like, anyone get a pair of knee pads I can borrow? And then going down to Kaiju this last week, 2 weekends ago, I stopped twice, and opened my trunk to make sure my gear bag was in there. Because I'm not driving 6 fucking hours to realize I don't have my gear
20
bag.
more minutes down the road, he's like, is gear bag in there?
Yeah.
Did I actually see the gear bag in there? Because I've done that with my wallet.
That's one thing. My brain's like, was it actually there? And I'm like, I saw it. But could have been something else.
I've switched.
I saw it.
I've switched from my drawstring bag to a really nice like leather bag now that my girl had, and it like fits all my stuff and everything. So it's very noticeable. Like normally I just throw it in my back seat, but if for some reason it's in my trunk, it's extremely noticeable. Like there's no fucking shot I can miss it. So I'm always like, okay, it's there.
Or you have just your bag and not your fucking gear in it.
Oh my! I've been afraid I would do that because I've been like I've been going to training, so I've been washing my gear more often. So I've been afraid a couple of times that I've left the house and I've been like, my bag's in there. I carried it out to the car and it had weight on it, so it's got. Like, it's definitely in there.
The only thing, if I'm driving my car, I'm not worried about is like my shoes. If I forget my black ones, I've got my red ones in the car because they're my practice ones now. So I'm like, okay, if I forget one pair, it's not so bad. But it's like, you know, everything else. I'm like, say like my red gear. Say I forget my kick pads. I'm like, you know.
So I
You want to do what? What?
Are you kidding me?
And Taker's dead.
Yeah, it's like, oh shit.
And Taker's dead.
What
I
were
saw
you
that,
saying,
like,
Sam,
oh,
before
shit.
Undertaker decided to die?
Yeah, go ahead, Sam.
What I was gonna say is, Levi, you made a comment that like because you're going to training, you've been washing your gear more, right? So my question is, you're supposed to wash your gear?
Yes.
I'm glad.
Yes.
I'm glad you made Taker die. I'm glad we skipped over that. So
Fucking wash your gear. Oh, what was it?
Wash your gear, brush your teeth, put on deodorant, wash your ass.
Wash your ass.
I'm trying to remember. I've been meaning to I want to send every time I go to wash my fucking gear. I keep forgetting. I want to take a picture and start sending it to the dojo chat every fucking time I wash it. It'd be like, this is your weekly, not so weekly reminder. Wash your shit, you fucking pigs.
I don't know how many shows that I've been on. I don't know how many shows you gotta watch it tomorrow, right before the show.
Yeah, watch it.
You get your shit.
That's why he shows up to the fucking show and his gear is always fucking wet.
You always 100% need to wash your gear.
Yes. And yourself.
Yes. And yourself.
And
yes.
yourself.
No, seriously.
And yourself.
So I have actually a really good story to back this up.
Oh,
and you all were on this show and you'll remember this. Island Falls in the winter. Okay.
Yep.
Continue. I know what show you're talking
We
about.
were all in
Yes.
the locker room. We were dealing with that, and then because somebody didn't wash the canvas,
Oh,
and
yes.
everybody was rolling around on it.
Oh my
Yes.
god, I remember that. Yeah.
Everybody
That's
got
right.
extremely sick
Yeah.
Yeah.
because we also then had to drive home.
Home.
So that's sitting on us, and
remember
that
that,
plus
yeah.
the cold and everything. Like, wash
Dude.
your shit.
Do you know how much Lysol and Febreze I used on that canvas?
Oh my
that
god,
day?
it was so much that day, and it still fucking smelled.
Oh,
Yeah, that's why I love like
Oh.
Randy. Like every single class, he's like, "Okay, we're spraying it down," and then like I think like every show after every show, he fucking brings it to the car wash, drapes it
Yeah.
over his car, and fucking power washes it.
Yeah.
I thought about it's better now, but the training canvas it started to get really bad.
it was
and
gross for a while.
I
Yeah.
thought about out here too. I literally thought about talking to Joey and being like, "Hey, like you don't need to pay me or anything, but like I'm gonna unhook your fucking canvas and go take it to the car wash and clean it for you." But the only problem with that is I can only make the 35 to 40 minute drive up there on Mondays. So if I take it on a Monday, I would have to try and find the time to get
Bring it
up there
back.
before
Yeah,
Tuesday's
yeah.
class.
Right.
Now
Exactly.
we don't have classes on Thursday and Friday, so I've been like, maybe I'll fucking drive up there on like a Thursday, and I'll be like, "Yo, I'm gonna take it, and I'll bring it back on Monday, and then we'll just throw it down before fucking class because I'm always
Right.
there early anyway."
Yeah.
But it's like before when I first started noticing it, I was like, "Fuck," because I only can come on Mondays, and I don't have the time to fucking drive back up here on a Tuesday or before fucking Tuesday class.
Are we showing your tattoos? Is that
No. What I was doing is I would scratch my nose and I realized my right forearm has all the colors and all the shit on it, and my left forearm is bare as fuck.
That's right. I got my
Yeah.
first tattoo, guys. I got my first
Yay.
tattoo.
Look at
Yeah.
you.
No longer virgin.
Levi and I are like, okay, catch up.
Yeah, I'm just
I
like,
can't afford what I want next. Well, it's going to cost me a couple grand just because the next one is the CM Punk one.
Sam over here, like, what the fuck is that about
the
me?
next post the CM Punk one.
The CM
Brother,
Punk one is the
I
Thunderbolt.
probably have more tattoos than everybody.
This.
Yeah.
I'm at 16 now.
Ah,
Last I
fuck. All
counted.
right.
See, but mine. The reason why
Well, how
mine's
many
gonna be
big
so.
ones?
The reason why
many
mine's gonna
big
be so
ones?
expensive.
Most of this.
Gotcha.
You got your whole
Because-
fucking
So
side.
that's 16 sessions or 16
No, 16 pieces.
pieces.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because, like, I have the entire chest and
Yeah.
arm.
Yeah,
I
Matt,
have
you have bigger pieces than I do, definitely.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, because I have 13 pieces.
Yeah.
And, like, I have my entire back done. That I want to get the bottom half redone, and I want to get.
Oh my God. Cat,
this arm.
find it. You know what I'm talking about. When it comes to tattoos, you know what I'm talking about. Find it. Roadblock.
Oh,
Oh
I know
my
exactly-
gosh.
Yeah.
Is that public? Can I show that?
I
don't
No,
know if it's
I-
public.
it's not.
Is it not public? Oh, okay, never mind
No.
then. Lee's got 7. He says,
Levi, how many
dude,
you have?
that was I saw
Um,
that and I would have if I killed someone if
5,
if
6,
someone put that on my body and I went and I saw that,
5.
I'd go back to my artist and punch him in the dick.
Wasn't he bragging about it too? He's like, look how
Yes.
good it is. Like,
I've
no,
got- I've got 5,
There's not
but
a straight
all of
line in
mine,
that bit.
all of mine are like huge. So
Yeah.
that's like
Yeah.
all of my pieces take up a lot of retail. If you count like the fact that there's
that's the
one
new one. I haven't seen that one
underneath
yet. That
this
one's
one,
really good.
then technically I have 6. But if you just count this as one piece, then I have 5.
So I'm
I-
contemplating getting a cover up done on this arm, and what I'm thinking of doing is getting a Valkyrie done. For a couple different reasons that you guys know personally, but I don't
Mhm.
want to.
Yeah, I needed the cover up on that one. There was a lot of space that like I couldn't use with what was there, so I finally got my tribute tattoo.
Yeah,
That one's
that's where
really good.
I'm at with this right here. Is like there's a lot of stuff I could do, but because of where I chose the tattoos, there's just the space.
That was the problem with the one that was here. It was just fucking smack dab in the middle, and I couldn't. We ended up going a different route with this arm, so it was like one of those things where we were like, well, fuck. And we were just like, fuck it. And I was like, fuck it, I want to get a tribute tattoo. So we threw my tribute tattoo. But I've never done color before, but we decided to go with color because everything else is in black and white. So we decided to go with color to break up the.
I like it.
I need to honestly, when I come back to Maine, I got to go back to my artist and have him like throw another fucking layer on because we need to finish it because it's still not completely. You can see the remnants of what was underneath it. It's still not completely done.
Speaking of that, so this is the I'm trying to hold it so no one can ever see it, but I got Cthulhu on my forearm here, and it's a cover up, and I can tell where certain lines of my old piece was under it, but no one else can, which is cool. So
yeah, from afar you can't really see it, but if I like come any closer to the camera, you can it starts to poke through.
Yeah.
What I plan to do, and I was just thinking about this, is because now that I'm in the gym as often as I am, and I'm in a spot where I'm comfortable where my body is and whatnot, I'm gonna probably come clear across my chest from one side to the other with something, and then have the Valkyrie on this side.
Yeah, definitely.
I want to get
the next one is punk for me.
I'm filling in this. My camera's not mirrored, but I'm filling in this space. Like all this dead space is going to be filled in. I'm getting a big ass raven head that's going to stretch across my pec. I'm going to try, and we're going to try and we're going to try and lay it out so it could be like the feathers and stuff are going to be on my arm, but then when you actually get to the pec, it's going to kind of split off into two separate ravens. So there's going to be like two raven heads going over my pec, but like down here, it's just going to be one head. So it's kind of going to look like a double-headed raven.
Yeah.
But that's stretching all the way over. Like we're covering basically the rest of my shoulder and like all up here on my pec.
Well, like the next one I want to get is like I said, the punk tattoo. And the reason why it's going to be so expensive, it's because it's not only the lightning bolt, it's like his career's inside the lightning bolt. So they will have like Chicago Stars, the AXs, like kind of like what you see in like people do those stickers, whatever, on like the laptop stickers, they stick it. So it's like just gonna be a bunch of like a collage of his shit, and then the next one will be the Bray Wyatt tribute tattoo.
Yeah, I want my Bray Wyatt tribute. I think is gonna go.
With Crow, the
go on this hip or on this side or this side. I can't decide yet, but I'm gonna get his lantern, and then I'm gonna do
that's what I want to do.
And then I'm gonna have you know what that means underneath it because I want to put Brody in there too. So I'm gonna have you know what that means underneath it, and then the lantern and like the Wyatt family like moth symbol.
Yeah.
Fun fact. So the other day I was working. I was on a trip actually. So a guy came on. He was wearing the Bray Wyatt hat. It was the moth upside down, and I looked at him. I was like, "Is that a Bray Wyatt hat?" He's like, "You're the only one to recognize that." I'm like, "Well, you see."
Well, funny story.
Funny story. But no, speaking of next tattoos, I need to get this way on my wrist covered up, unfortunately. But I had a whole plague doctor one planned, and I got to be careful with it because I don't want anyone to think it's to deal with a certain wrestler who's now very canceled, because that was one of my small obsessions for a while. And the other one I really wanted is I earned my swallows, and I want to get my sparrows. I want to get my sparrows, but I'm afraid that
I bet you do, buddy.
Yo.
I bet you do.
Hey, I'm sorry.
I bet you do earn your swallows.
I'm gonna chop the shit out of him in a match. Anyway, I meant sparrows, you fucking idiots. It's a sailor tattoo, but I can't get them because, well, I can, but because DKO's had them, I didn't want to ever get them. So.
Uh-oh, Matt. Uh-oh. Matt.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, buddy.
Who's Matt?
Matthews.
Yeah.
Yeah. You might want to start running.
We're playing
you might want to start running.
Ah, shit! Ah, no! Ah! Ah!
I didn't cue that up the way I wanted to cue it up, but whatever.
Cat, it's really too bad you can't just play Bad Boys. Bad Boys, right? What you want?
It's a risky game.
But no, seriously. That's the other one I would really want to get is the Sparrows right here. It's a sailor tattoo. So, and I've actually earned my sea time for it. And that's what it is.
I still want to do because that piece of shit is canceled, and it's such a good fucking tattoo of this way for the fucking dojo. Because like for me, it's like, oh yeah, I gotta go this way. Fucking.
That's why I got it. It's a joke. It was the joke for the longest time.
Yeah, it's
and
such
then
a good joke, and now that piece of shit ruined the joke.
To get them, and
that's why I was like, we gotta come up with like something with the like dad says this way or something like that, just to change it up or something like that. Oh shit! So let's go back to fucking my favorite fucking topic here.
We got way off topic.
We did get way off topic. That's okay. I gotta play it this way because fucking.
Oh Jesus!
No!
I can't fucking.
God.
I didn't get these enough. Hold on, let me do it this way so I don't get fucking canceled.
Oh my god!
Playing the wrong fucking thing.
Who was that?
For NXT, I don't know. I don't know what that was.
That was old NXT. Too.
I'm gonna say this horribly, and I know it wasn't her, but the gear looked a lot like Kennedy Copeland.
It looked more like Soraya to me.
Yeah, it looked like Soraya to me. Definitely wasn't, but that's who it looked like.
There's another girl running around right now. Her name's Spike, and she dresses like that too here in Maine. So.
You know who you know who like actually grabbed my attention, NXT wise. I can't remember her actual name, but she's called the Pitbull or something. She's like the Pitbull at WWE.
Oh, is that
I can't think of her actual name, but she's fucking good. Like she's fucking
Baszler?
No. It's one of Baszler's old training partners. But she's like crazy fucking. She's really fucking
Maria
disgusting.
Maria
Ivy Nile? That sounds about right.
Ivy Nile.
I think Joe just got my back. Yeah.
Oh!
Things I won't try for 500, Alex.
Why was there so much smoke?
I don't know. It was an AEW show.
Fucking AEW, I was gonna say.
I love how it's like, why AEW?
Because fucking.
Oh no!
Why are all the fucking bosses off the top? Stop calling off the top shit if you can't fucking balance up there.
All right, kid. What you gotta do is you gotta go up there. If you can't do it, kid, don't do it. I can't do a good Dusty
I like
Rhodes.
I like that he bailed. Like he could have just jumped into the ring and rolled, and then they could have like done something. He decided, fuck it, I'm gonna jump to the barricade and hope that breaks my fall, and just yeet it out the fucking ring. No. That man is dead.
That man no longer has a spine. His spine is now ash.
Oh my gosh.
His spine exploded into thousands of bitty pieces.
That man no longer walk. That man no walk no.
I'm physically ill watching that.
I hate it. I hate it.
It's like the same as the chair spots that people fucking do, where they hit the edge of the chair instead of the fucking like.
Yes,
it's crazy.
Yeah,
like they have a fucking out here. They have like a barroom style like deathmatch style, but it's like a barroom, like the barroom brawl style, and fucking. When I first came out here, the booger was like, yeah, we'll book you with the guy who's got like an Irish gimmick, and like we have like a barroom style brawl thing, so maybe we'll like, we'll work our way towards that. That is the exact reason why I'm like, fuck no, because that motherfucker will pick me up and try and powerbomb me on the fucking barroom.
Oh!
I'm sorry to cut you off. I didn't know it was gonna be that bad.
Play it again.
Am I gonna do that to you? Is that what's gonna happen? He's gonna do that.
Play it again.
Jesus.
I think she caught with her arms. She rolled it on her shoulder. She fucked her neck, but she rolled her shoulder.
I'm pretty sure she caught it with her face. I don't think she caught it.
No. Watch her arm. She does get her arm like underneath her. She just definitely catches it with her face too.
Yeah.
She tries to like flip and take a face bump, basically, and she just didn't complete it. But no, that is the exact reason why I'm like, fuck no. Because if a motherfucker picks me up and tries to powerbomb me on like the bar and I land too fucking high, I'm gonna beat the shit out of someone.
You know what that last clip reminded me of was Picture Perfect Sierra. was it TJ Crawford? I can't remember. Someone went to give her a poison rana. It was at a Let's show, and she went. She folded.
Oh,
And the match didn't stop. The match kept going. I think two of the guys kept like working in the ring. She rolled out, and everyone started checking on her.
Yo, the first comment on this is wild. We haven't even watched it, but it's just damn. If only it was Logan Paul.
this is our boy. This is our boy. Formerly Christian Casanova here.
Oh shit. So Joe, Prima Donna Productions said that botch ended her career.
Wait, the one we
With the
just
one that
watched?
we
Or
just
Yeah,
watched?
the powerbomb spot. I'm pretty sure.
Is he talking about the powerbomb spot, or is he talking about the spot you were just talking about? Dylan?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I know she hasn't come back to wrestling. She was also in college at the time. Sierra. And wrestling was kind of like her side thing.
Yeah.
And after that, she got hurt, and she's like, "Well, I'll just focus on school for now." And she was.
Okay.
I think she was 19 at the time. So.
What the fuck is that freeze frame?
Yeah, I think she was 19
Green
at the time.
screen?
So.
What the fuck? Okay.
Your green screen's on drugs, bro.
It's fine. I don't. That's the first time it's done that, but my monitor came into screen for a minute. Don't worry about it. What is this?
I love this.
Oh yeah. Oh no.
Oh, he didn't even protect himself either. He just ate it on the ribs. He started going over and he was like, "I deserve this."
Dude, there's sometimes when you do stuff like that and you're like, "I'm going, whatever,
Yep.
bye."
Like, fuck it, I'm still
I
going.
was just talking about the Rumble where Channing eliminated me and you because one of my friends was in a Rumble for a show on Sunday, and they were just like throw one of you big guys fucking goozle me by the neck and just throw me out, and like all of a sudden she like backed into one of the homies and turned around, and he just went boom and just picked her up and walked and she was just like, "I'm going out," and I was like, I had that happen, except Channing Thomas picked me up, fucking threw me, and then almost AA'd a guy twice my size on top of me, and then dumped me out.
Yo, so this is Colossal Mike Law right here.
He pulled an aggro.
Oh no!
Boop, right through a chair.
Oh my god, he fit through the chair.
Through the chair. I asked him about it a couple months later. He's like, "How'd that feel?" And he's like, "That fucking sucked."
I was gonna say he pulled an aggro because he fucking did that too in his match.
Really?
Yeah, him and versus fucking DK.
Yeah, he like.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Chair.
That's right.
Yeah, he would.
Chair.
Dude, I'm gonna pull that up. Fucking talk amongst yourselves for a second. Let me pull that up.
No, and
I said talk, goddammit.
I'm working on it.
Yeah, Cat's a ginormous bitch.
Who?
Cat.
Oh.
So
what was that?
This belt
I called you a bitch.
This belt
Emerald
no longer exists
Stalker?
in
What
the
is that?
WWE.
Just because you can't read doesn't mean anything.
In blue and now no longer exists because, well,
because they're
Who
ugly.
the fuck are we kidding? It still exists. It's just not stupid fucking brand specific colors now.
That's true.
Because it was ugly.
No, I actually like the red belt.
I like
But
the
it's
red.
just
I
same
like
as
the
a
red
blue
belt.
belt. It's like here's your belt. It's the exact same thing as the other one. I like it now that there's like a different...
I absolutely hated the fact that all the belts looked exactly alike.
Right.
I like now that Raw's belts all look like Raw's belts. SmackDown's
Right.
belts all look like
Look at
SmackDown's belts.
I will admit, I really don't like Raw's titles. I like SmackDown's titles. I like Raw as a show.
I like for Raw, the world title has grown on me. Like I hated it at first. Now I kind of really like it. The tag titles are okay. They're kind of almost a little. I like them, but they're a little generic. The SmackDown titles I love, except for the lump in the middle on the top where the WWE is. That just breaks the flow of the belt so bad. But everything else for SmackDown's pretty okay.
What the fuck just happened? Fucking.
There's one title that I love, and it's the Big Gold.
Everyone loves the big gold. Almost 95. 95. Well, hold on. 95% of people, if they say they love a title belt, there's one of three. I can almost guarantee it. It's gonna be the big gold. It's gonna be the IWGP version 4, or it's gonna be the freaking Winged Eagle.
I don't like the big gold. I don't understand the. I guess I get it. I get it as like a title, like a championship belt. Like it looks like a championship belt, but I don't like it. I don't.
So, I think for me, it's not just the look; it's the what it represented for me in the time period when I fell in love.
Well,
with
that's why I like the Undisputed Championship is my favorite title of all time, and that's because when I got back into wrestling, I immediately started watching early 2000s Taker when he was the American Badass Taker, when he was holding the Undisputed title. So
that reminds me.
Plus the Undisputed title is just sexy as all hell.
My two favorite heels of all time held that belt.
I just love the after. And then just fucking Greenleaf just slaps him right on the ass. You good, buddy?
You know they call that spot. You know they're like DK and Aggro were like, Aggro's like, yeah, I'm gonna dive you. And DK's like, cool, I'll move. And Aggro's like, all right, I'm just gonna eat the fucking floor then.
Yeah.
And just completely didn't eat the floor and ate the chair. Yeah.
It's like,
what's funny too is I was never huge on the Winged Eagle, if I'm being honest, as a title belt either. But that one started to. That one started to grow on me too.
Replay that. I completely missed that.
You don't want to replay it. Nope. That's
Mike.
Yeah, I like that one too.
That man don't have a spine no more.
Okay, what is
my back?
What do you mean by that?
My back is broken.
What, a vertebrae or what portion?
Spinal.
I broke my back. My back is broken.
Oh my god, I remember this. This was popular in TikTok. This one. Check this one out.
Okay. Just watch this one. Okay. Who is that?
I don't know, but Big Boy just fucking just
Does it
pancake the shit out of that person.
Is nobody who is that?
I love the guy on the table was like, Jesus Christ! Watch his reaction. Watch the guy on the table. He's like, oh fuck!
Bro, I love what the caption is. Why wouldn't the ref check out the guy who almost just died?
Right.
So okay. Eric had his biggest wasn't that big, but I can only imagine Eric going, I'm gonna flip over the table. I'm gonna flip over the top rope and land on you on the table. I'd be like, no. Sorry, no, I'll move. I won't be there.
What? Oh, it's right there. It's right here.
Like, I like my ribs. Thank you, sir.
Let's see. Let's find one good one.
I want to see if I can. I want to know who that. I want to know who the big guy is.
Oh man.
Oh, I don't know if that was a botch or not, but that looked good.
That was a botch.
That was a botch. They just saved it and fucking. That was 100% unaudible.
Fucking murdered.
They saved it and they were like, "We're slamming you in the barricade." What the fuck just happened? I think I saw that botch live. Actually, I believe I was watching Raw.
Blonde Rhea Ripley. This was a stupid ass gimmick, by the way.
Oh yeah, it was
superhero. Fun. Yes.
Now the only superhero gimmick that's ever freaking worked, in my opinion, is the Hurricane.
But that's what she wanted to do.
No, she didn't. That's the funny thing.
No, she said that she wanted to do that.
Well, that's. Hey Seth, why does your knee not work anymore? Ooh.
Oh. That one was fine. Everything is.
That was part of the match.
He landed right on the.
That was part of the match. This wasn't part of
I remember that.
No. Oh, I remember that one.
First and last time he ever did that shit.
Yeah. No, he still does the dive. He just makes sure the people will catch him now. He did. You know what kills me about that spot from Shane McMahon every time I watch it? He doesn't actually like. You expect an elbow jump, you get a jump into your elbow drop, right? He just goes,
Well, he's jumping off a fucking.
I don't care. Jump. Jump. Give me a jump. It doesn't have to be big. It just has to be upward. Like I have to put upward to make it look like you jumped.
You're being nitpicky.
40-foot cage. I'm not jumping off that either. If I'm dropping an elbow, I'm going, fuck you.
Yeah, fuck that. I'm not gonna fucking jump either.
It's like
nobody's taking an elbow from you from a 40-foot cage, cat. Shut the fuck
Yeah,
up.
they are. Fuck you. They will take it.
Oh no.
Oh!
That actually was good. I like that botch for the reason that Asuka knew she wasn't making it and protected.
Yeah.
Sasha.
Asuka's like, I'll just kick you in the head. Boom.
Yeah.
Boom.
So,
because if Sasha had tried making that dive without running into anything, she would have hit the apron and broke her fucking neck. The fact that Asuka just came up and kicked her gave her just that little bit of stop from the dive that she was able to realize, oh shit, and catch herself.
Speaking of elbow drops, I forget who was talking to me about it the other day, but someone watched us do Extinction event. And they're like, dude, why do you jump so high into it? I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, well, when Bill Eadie used to do it, the axe, he's like, you just dropped. You actually jump into it. I'm like, it looks cooler that way.
Yeah, it looks cool that way.
It looks cool.
My hip doesn't like it, but it looks cooler.
It makes me look like I know what I'm doing.
All right, let's see. Hold on. Let me download this shit. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
So this was sent to me by Levi Spade himself.
Oh boy.
What's happening?
I know, that's what I'm saying.
My shit's on YouTube if you're looking for it.
I don't know what you fucking sent me. You just said.
Oh, you might want to mute it because it's got my theme song on it.
Oh, you fucking piece of shit.
It might flag you on YouTube. So my girl edited this, I guess, from stuff that I did in the scramble. So it's a little fast because she was trying to catch it to the beat of the song. So
that's all right. You did a suicide dive.
I did 3 that night.
I'm okay.
You know why?
I remember that, Levi. I'm good.
Dude, she landed straight on me and fucking we that's Dragon King. The one that we're going back. The one that I was that's Dragon King. The other one, I think his name's Monolo or something. I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but that sucked.
That's your spot.
No, this is my spot.
No. You used to do that neck breaker.
No, that was a suplex.
Do you not get up for you on that?
No. So he hit me with that spinning back kick thing in the corner. Remember how earlier I was like, I've taken that. He did that, and then he pulled me out of the corner, put me in a suplex, and he actually brought me up in a suplex, and it was almost like taking a Falcon Arrow, but I came up in the suplex and then spun around like a Falcon Arrow, but then he put his knee up and fucking slammed me onto his knee. So it was kind of the fireman carry neck breaker thing, but it was like out of a suplex. He was like, yeah, I'll hit you with the fucking whatever he called it. And I was like, what the fuck is that? And he told me it was a spinning kick thing in the corner. I was like, oh, okay. And then he's like, and then I'll pull you out of the corner and I do like a suplex, like backbreaker neck. And I was expecting like a fucking suplex and, like the middle of the back kind of backbreaker. He fucking picks me up. And I was like, how is this going to work? And then he flips me around and he hit me square right in the middle of my fucking shoulder blades. I came down hard and I bounced up and I went, fuck, that hurt. I was like, I regret. I was like, I regret agreeing to that.
Let's go shit on my tag team partner now.
I was gonna say, if there's music, you're gonna have to. If there's sound, you're gonna have to mute it too. Because
I promise that video is more impressive.
I'm so glad that I wasn't here because I guarantee you 100%. I would pull skips and I would eat shit off that platform. Just like skips when I forgot there were stairs after the door, and I popped the door open like, "Let's go!"
Dude, I 3 or 4 times before the match, I peeked my head out to remember that was there, and you have to. There's no stairs up to it. You have to step up on the top of this thing.
What did you?
You wore both belts. Look at you.
Yeah, I got the super. Say what, Levi?
What is your song? What do you come to?
Sound of Madness.
I was gonna say, did you come out Sound of Madness? Because that's what I did at fucking Crown as well. I came out Sound of Madness. Fucking representing the wild, dude.
Yeah.
So wild.
I'm actually gonna wear my battle vest tomorrow. I decided.
I was like, where are the stairs? And someone's like, over there. I was like, cool, because I was jumping to that ring.
Look at you having your belt actually fit you.
Dylan, don't.
What?
Ever. Why did you drop your titles, dude?
Because I was gonna go up on the rope with him, and I didn't think about it. And I just dropped him in the ring real quick.
Drape him on the rope. How many times did we come out with the titles? And you literally watched me before we did our entrance.
Yeah.
I draped them on the ropes facing the fans and then did the entrance. Cat, this is so fucking laggy. I don't know if you have it open in another window, but fix your shit.
Is it laggy?
Yes,
it is.
It is so fucking laggy.
Hold on, I'll do it this way. Hold on, just give me a second.
Yeah, just drape them.
Yeah.
Drape them
I dropped
either
actually
in the center, or if you're going to climb up on the buckle, drape them like right next to the buckle, facing out. Because if you don't, they'll fall off the rope.
Yeah, I didn't trust myself. I wanted to go up with him, like I know, like how I normally step up to the top rope.
Yeah,
I wanted to go up and hold him up, but I was like, I didn't know if my balance was gonna be. Yeah, I was like, I don't know if my balance is gonna be good enough for this. Plus,
if you're gonna do that, I would suggest leaving them on.
Yeah,
leave them on. Climb up the stairs, go step up to the fucking top rope, do the thing, or step up to the top rope and then unhook them and do your fucking.
Well, the SuperNova belt had already come off at that point. I moved and
the SuperNova belt. The SuperNova belt is being held together by hopes and dreams.
Yeah,
and screws that I graciously donated to the SuperNova belt when I decided I was fixing the fucking thing.
Which ripped my Young Bucks t-shirt, by the way.
Not my fault. You knew they were there.
Yeah.
And it's really not my fault because that means you and Kat switched titles at some point because Kat got my fucking titles.
No, I got your title. You gave me yours. I had the one with the shitty screw in it.
Yeah, both of them had bits replaced in them. By the way, I did email Trophy Smack about getting new screws, and they're like, "Oh yeah, it's like $8 a screw," and I'm like, "Fuck that noise."
Yeah, that's why I just went through my fucking screw thing and found screws that were relatively the same size.
It was $8. I thought they said
$8 a screw, man. $8 a fucking screw. And I was like, no.
Yeah, that's why I just went in and I just fucking found screws.
For a screw,
I can understand a set, like the whole set.
No,
like
what I'll probably do is I'll probably go down to the boat yard and go to the machine shop and hand them a screw and be like, "Could you make me 100 of these?" And they'll be like, "Yeah, $20."
Oh, I'm sorry, Sam. I forgot you don't know what it's like.
We'll soon.
Oh, there's no audio. What?
That's fine.
I'll take no audio in a not laggy video.
Audio. Okay,
we're going to be talking over it anyway. But also, I would apologize, Sam, except you've done nothing but shit talk, the two of them, and they still technically are part of my unit. So I got to come out. I got to come out swinging at some point about it just presented itself.
So I played the beginning of this like I'm kind of like the old guy, so I'm like stretching out and I'm doing funny things and.
Well, you are the old guy.
Well, yes, I am the old guy, but it was like, just me being funny about it, So.
Yeah, hand on the
being
camera.
An old guy, you still move pretty fucking well.
So, I went handshake. He went pinky swear, and I was like, okay.
Where is Milton when you need him?
So.
There's another arm in the camera. I should have an arm in the camera counter.
It can't be any worse than SuperNova's guy. Sorry.
Oh, no.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna say that. Oh my god, the guy's fucking terrible.
If you get my match with Danny Adam, I stole part of the beginning of this match from that match. I was like, yeah, we'll make this work again. So
yeah, I'm not even gonna lie. I watched the Iron Claw for the first time Wednesday night, I think it was, and they had a spot where he had a headlock, and he went up to the second rope and did a fucking headlock takeover, and I watched it and I went, I'm stealing that.
Yeah.
I was like, I could do that.
So Casanova's funny. He's like, I'm not used to being like the less experienced person in the ring, and I was just like, sorry, bro.
Sorry, but I got you.
Wrestling people that actually know what the fuck they're doing.
So I think why the finger keeps getting in the camera and stuff. This is being recorded on an iPhone for a hand cam.
then fucking.
Yeah, I know.
I'm using it for my light. I'm like,
Yeah.
just fucking get a hold like a
Tripod thing. Yeah.
Tripod. Yeah.
One of these.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, this one specifically holds like a pop socket, but there's one that has like a screw-in port that you can screw in just like a ring light holder or whatever. That's what my webcam's on right now.
I love doing that spot where they hold on to the headlock. It's super simple and it looks good.
Oh, like the sliding headlock spot.
Yeah,
I love that. I love that as a super simple one for
roll up 1,
for
2.
like people that are still kind of inexperienced. Because I'm always like I'm gonna grab you in a headlock.
Every single time I do this, I fucking break my neck because all my fat goes to my fucking face.
You can't
Because your
breathe.
gut
I can't
fucking
fucking
comes
breathe.
up and it smacks you in the fucking face.
Fucking hurts every time I do that fucking pin.
That was cool. The fact that he sold your power. But
The kid's good actually. I don't want to say he lacks confidence because he doesn't. It's just I think he just lacks experience.
yeah, there's something there. I could tell that about him the few times I've seen him do stuff.
Just being me. I was kind of a tweener for the match.
Yeah, well, you
So I
had
was
to be.
yeah.
I mean,
I was like, ow. I'll be honest, when he came off the rope, I expected a clothesline.
mm-hmm.
I was gonna say
I was thinking like a crossbody or something. I was like,
I don't know
man,
if
you
I'm
bumped
supposed
on
to
the
tell
fucking
this or
floor for
not.
this
Yeah,
kid?
I was expecting a clothesline. Then I looked at it as he came down. I was like, double axe handle, and I was like, I gotta sell something off this. I can't make it look stupid.
Yes,
So.
I know
it
it looked like
crowd for like a mall for a mall show. It's like a pretty good crowd.
Real. I was like, nope, I'll switch my hands here. And a little bit of a running
Running
power
power
slam.
slam. That was cool.
Yeah,
you
he
could have
went
turned
for-
that into a
He was
suplex.
gonna go for something else.
Like that's the
I
kind
had
of
him, I was like,
situation.
nope.
That's the kind of situation where, especially with your thing, Dylan. If you're gonna call that and you're gonna catch somebody in a fucking crossbody like that,
yeah,
you should have fucking wrapped the head and just fucking swung their legs out. And if you can muscle it, just fucking swing their legs and drop them. If you can't, then do the fucking leg swing and set their legs back down and then go with that.
I can muscle him. Keep going. You'll see what I'm talking about here in a few seconds.
I love it.
Especially if you're wrestling.
Sorry, go ahead.
Especially if you're wrestling guys like his size or like my size, and you're going to do that crossbody fucking thing. Do that crossbody thing and just fucking wrap your hand around the neck and throw their legs and fucking throw them in a suplex.
Running euro.
Hey, stop stealing my shit, you bitch.
Snap suplex.
I fucking left, and he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna stop doing the back elbow. I'll start doing the fucking euro."
That's the snap
That was
elbow drop.
Good, look good.
That was cool. It looked good.
That's my little
I don't
corner
know why
combo
that,
now.
that like feels me. That like it doesn't feel. I like there was something there.
I actually came up with that in the ring one day. Jason Maverick was sitting in the corner, and I was like, Jason, hold still. And I was like, I didn't do anything at full speed. I just went boom, boom, boom. He's like, that's kind of cool. And I was like, I know, all right. So
I'm not even gonna lie. We're talking about me looking at things and being like, that's cool. I'm gonna steal that.
So
during the Black O'Reilly.
Ooh, hey, upside down, baby.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
During the Black O'Reilly match, there's like a highlight reel on YouTube that I watched, and during the highlight reel, O'Reilly fucking goes to put Black in that was a good adjustment from him. O'Reilly goes to put Black in the fucking armbar, and Black clasps his hands, and they're doing that power struggle thing. But Black swings his like leg over, trying to like do the power struggle thing, and fucking O'Reilly back rolls, grabs the leg, and fucking turns it into a leg hold.
Go back about 10 seconds.
Oh, that's a shitty heel thing to do.
My stop. Well, I was like, okay, watch. He hits me in the back here a couple times. I'm like, stop that. And I slap him. Stop that. I said, I was being kind of a tweener, so I was kind of like, I got to be a little heely. But I told him, I'm like, I'm going to do like a Taz heel thing. So basically, I'm going to be a bit of a dick, but I'm not going to do anything like super illegal. So as opposed to being like a Shane Douglas heel, where I'll kick you in the balls and tell your mother to go fuck herself.
Yeah.
So
that's what you got to do when you're the baby, but you're the more. Here he goes, stealing my shit again.
Dude, I've been using this forever. Shut the hell up.
Here he goes, doing my shit again.
Yeah. Again, I've been doing this forever. Seriously, I have a match with me putting Danny in that. Amber, sorry.
It's just the easiest. It's the easiest leg hold if you don't know holds enough. A single leg is the easiest fucking leg hold.
I use it a lot too because it's like it looks good too. Plus, it was like it was a moment for me to rest. So it was like it literally in that moment was a rest hold.
It's become like a transition style hold. That's why like the thing I was just talking about, like the float over from the armbar to a leg hold. Yeah. I'm not gonna like float that.
That was a heel move.
Yeah, I'm not gonna like float that over into a single leg because I don't want to do it like a fucking. I don't want to do it into a single leg. I was gonna like float it over into my knee bar or something.
Exploder. Oh, he's out of position. Oh no, you got it. Woo, exploder. Here we go.
They always go fucking. Exploders always seem like it's so like low.
That was such a lazy pin. Holy shit.
Like, head wise.
Yeah. But I know as long as they're like over, they're fine.
Yeah. So. It just always seems like with the exploders, like exploders that me and you throw, it just every time I watch it back, I'm always like, yeah, it looks like they're so fucking close.
Boom. Boom.
Those are dick shots right there.
They were a little low.
Oof. Big sell, big sell, big sell.
Oh, you should have backed up with that one a little bit.
Should have. Yeah.
No, because
he kind of went through.
Yeah, he's going into the Russian leg sweep, so.
That's a weird call. It doesn't match the intensity.
But the Russian leg sweep? I like it, actually. I thought it worked.
The drop kick, drop kick's such an impact move, and where he's bumping you off things much less earlier, it doesn't make sense that you were standing after the drop kick.
I probably should have backed into the corner, honestly.
That's what I'm saying. You should have backed up.
Yeah. Or dummy sell, like ate the drop kick and dummy sold around and then have him just like quick fucking snap you.
Yeah, but just from that drop kick, the way it was sold didn't make.
That was a shitty kick.
Go back about 10 seconds, Cat. Watch this. So, go back a little more. Watch my left hand.
Yep.
Come on.
I was like, come on.
Come on. Where are you? Let's go.
I was like, roll out, come back, I'll move.
Still
roll out. Boom.
Still learning how to fucking oh, here it comes. Here it comes. His fucking brand new finisher. It's the goddamn Muscle Buster. Damn, you got
Muscle Buster.
Have you hit that on me and him, or have you hit it?
That's it. Yeah.
Man, you got way fucking. That should have been a little more like on that kick out, because I'm sorry, but you weigh twice his fucking weight. No, there couldn't just be a fucking rollover.
Muscle Buster. Muscle Buster.
I told him the biggest thing I told him is don't dead sell.
No.
I was like, be moving, be popping up, be fighting, please.
Move.
Your face.
No, that Muscle Buster looked fucking really good. Like it looked like you did it how Joe used to do it, where you didn't let go. Yeah. But I know that you did.
Boom.
But with mine, you could see you let go like before we're even vertical. Yeah. With that one, it didn't look like you fucking let go at all.
I did.
I know, but that's my point. Is Cat's gone?
Cat's like, fire! Through his headphones. Oh, keep watching. There is an afterbirth to this match.
I was gonna say this is
sporting the tag and you lose. You lose, Andy.
Keep watching.
Nix, whoever you are.
It's all right. There's matches you can hear Ben on commentary call me Andy full straight out.
Well, I mean, technically, you were called your shoot name by Aggro in one of the one of the promos. Well, he called him Jossie back.
I can't believe I didn't scream that at you during my last match. Like at the when we were going for the comeback thing. And we were getting ready for like the fucking forearm, and we had that like standoff. I should have just looked at you and been like, "Get the fuck over here, Andy!"
I'm like, "Shut up, Nick!" And everyone would be confused as shit.
Yup.
Why? Swing that!
Swing that shit.
Yeah, but I had to teach them how to do the Pillmanize thing because they didn't have a clue how to do it. And I was like, "No, you jump on the top part of the chair, not the bottom, unless you actually want to break his arm." Boom.
Did he sell the wrong arm?
No, it's the one. That's the one that went in there.
Okay, it looked like it was not the right arm for a second.
So I got confused too, and the reason is because instead of like placing him on his stomach and having the arm extended out, they kind of did it where it was like underneath and coming underneath the chair.
Oh, so you're still getting okay. I was wondering about that because I was like, I thought he was. That's why I was confused because I was like, I thought that the whole point was that you were supposed to work holiday.
Yeah.
But you did it instead of him going out with a loss, he went out with a win, but you still are getting your. Yep. I got you. That does work. That does work better. That's a good way to send off.
Yeah.
That's a good send off. It just
when Vaughn explained it to me, I was kind of like,
it makes more sense.
Yeah.
You know the one thing I regret, and I swear, I still to this day, I was thinking about it just the other day. The one thing I regret is that I didn't throw that fucking super kick at the three of them when we were the one match I had at Crown. Like, you remember how we like chased them with chairs and they weren't fucking running, and then we were just sitting there and they were running their mouths and weren't doing anything, and I just I like sidestepped and set myself up for a kick, and I was like, if they don't move in the next fucking 10 seconds, I am going to fucking kick this dude in the face. Because with super kicks and stuff, I throw enough kicks that I'm like, he wasn't expecting it.
Oh, you taking super kick? You doing super kicks now? I started doing super kicks.
He wasn't expecting it, but
I just super kicks way time ago. You doing super kicks now? What the fuck? You taking my shit?
Even if I'm actively ignoring him. Like, even if he wasn't expecting it, I still could have fucking made it look like I murdered him.
Yeah.
And not actually fucking touched him.
Yeah.
And it's the one thing that I'm like, man, if I never work Crown of Maine again, it's going to be my biggest fucking regret is I never kicked him in the fucking face.
I think with the Wyatt Holiday match, I think that might be the finisher this time. Sorry.
What,
the Muscle Buster.
The Muscle Buster?
I gotta have it.
Dude, if you can hoist them, I told you, if you can fucking
Wyatt
hoist
doesn't
them,
weigh
you can
anything.
be using the fucking Muscle Buster.
I'm pretty sure I could get Donkey up on my shoulder. So
because like we were talking about, all the Muscle Buster is as long as they can fucking do, as long as they can get the bend enough, all the Muscle Buster is fucking 1-2 and then drop. Yeah. All you got to do, you don't actually have to fucking sit there and hoist them. All you got to do is take 2 steps out and then just fucking drop.
Yeah.
So you could hit anybody with the Muscle Buster as long as they can fucking bend in the right position long enough to do 1-2 back bump.
Most of the lighter guys are fun because I can actually walk. I like Casanova doesn't weigh anything, so like I had him on my shoulder. I walked around the ring with him, which is really fun, you know.
With the smaller guys, you should be doing that, but like with somebody with Donkey, you should just fucking 1-2 and then fucking drop.
Yeah.
And then the whole fucking ring shakes because you guys are so big. It looks fucking gross.
Oh, big cat!
Jesus Christ! I remember that.
Dude, when I watched this back and I saw that you threw a super kick, I went, "What the fuck?"
Dude, I throw super kicks I throw super kicks from time to time. I surprise people.
I was like, "You surprised me," and I was like working with you, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
Still, my favorite one that was never recorded, and I really wish it was recorded, was the one that JP set up fucking Maverick to do his fucking pile driver. And as he's setting up, because it was gonna be like the tease of setting to get Jason out because it was a triple threat to get Jason out because me and JP were babies. He sets him up. I super kick Jason in the face, and then he power bombs him on the pile drives him. Well, as he's setting it up, and Jason gets down, it bends him down. So I kick JP right in the face, and I had to extend to do it, and it looks so fucking good that I don't have the video anymore. My buddy took the video, but it was like clean and looks so good in the fucking crowd pop for it. But I don't have the video anymore. I really wish I fucking had it. It was so good.
I think Sam has a cleaner version of the Muscle Buster too on her phone. I'll have to get it from her.
I bet anything better than that fucking recording. Jesus Christ. It's not bad. The guy was doing pretty well for being on the iPad. The fucking SuperNova guy, geez Louise, he's recording on an iPhone 5 and he's paying attention to the floor and not the action in the ring.
Dude, you remember Donkey recording our match? He's like, record the match, flips over.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah. No, you should fucking do the Muscle Buster. You should do the Muscle Buster and the Rainmaker.
I'm gonna bring back the F5.
Is that what you were doing? I was wondering.
Yeah.
Because you kept talking about the fact that you were switching out.
Bring
you
it back.
were finally gonna switch up.
Because the only one that
are you gonna actually hit it? You're gonna bring it back and figure out a way to safely hit it like you did on Ben when you absolutely fucked
the
up.
Reason why Ben's
created a brand new wrestling move.
The reason why Ben's look so shit is because I was terrified of hitting the pipes. Fucking look.
Yes, because that was Broncos.
Yeah,
not Broncos. Yeah, Broncos.
Yeah, it was Rocco's.
Hold on, I got I did the F5. I have it here somewhere, right here. Boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. Oh, that's not it. That's not
I wasn't ready. Oh, Quasey.
It was
Quasey
definitely not
kicking
that
me in the
one.
fucking face.
Oh, Quasey.
that match was great, actually.
Oh my god, that reminds me.
Fucking,
this was gross.
He kicks you, picks you up, and then you walked over to went over to Eric to tag, and you were just like, he kicked me in the face, and I was like, I know, I saw.
I like oh, what was it? Actually, Quasey's the first one you officially eat an Extinction event because we were actually tagging at that time.
Yeah, you guys started hitting it because we had started the whole.
Oh Jesus,
that was gross. That was gross. All right, I'm gonna show you the F5 really quick.
Started to hit it because we had started the whole thing with the slow build for the turn.
Yeah.
Which what's funny is a lot of people are like, they say, that looks gross.
I can hit it. Yeah, I can hit it.
What's good about yours too is you kind of
like shit. That one.
What's good about yours is you don't hit it like a regular F5. You're hitting it like a spinning fucking
right. I spin
F5.
with it.
Like you spin it out with it, which makes
right.
it look really good.
Right. I'll be right back. You guys talk amongst yourselves. I don't think
I mean, it's almost midnight.
Well, I'll be right back. Like you guys can close it out if you want. Just give me a minute.
All right.
I gotta use the bathroom really quick.
All right, talks amongst yourselves. A peanut is neither a pea nor a nut.
Yeah, no, that's the funny thing because a lot of people that I talk to are always like the seeds for my turn didn't start until like I denied doing the thing to Quasey, and then that's when we started building. And the thing is at that exact same time we had also started doing the U2 because like I didn't kill Quasey, I didn't do extra damage to Quasey because 2 minutes prior you two are the ones that finished Quasey off.
Yeah.
You guys at the Extinction event, and then I was like, I don't have to fucking do this. And then Lovecraft was being Lovecraft. So it was like all the little things that, all the little things like that I love about the storytelling, that either whether it be accidental or stuff that we had actually like planned and thought about, that I'm always like, I love it.
There is a lot of stuff that came out just because it happened in the moment, which is cool. I can't think of anything right offhand though, but it's because it was so natural and flowing through everything. So there's a lot of times I swear though they should have turned us. Like there was times we'd come out. Kat and I have the same reaction. We'll come out and we'll get cheered, and the minute Lovecraft comes up behind us, boom, and we're like,
yeah, it's Lovecraft. It's Lovecraft. It's got the heat because Lovecraft is Lovecraft.
Yeah.
We had gotten to the point where they were so used to seeing us and used to seeing some of the cool shit that we could do that they started to cheer us even when we were trying to get boos. And it's because we stopped being able to generate the heat because they were like, we don't want to cheer, like we don't want to boo these guys because they're fucking good. But then Lovecraft, then it was, Lovecraft would come out and Lovecraft would get all the boos because everybody fucking hates Lovecraft.
Yeah. So it's just one of those things, man. I was like, I just wish. I would have loved to see us go for a face run. I would have we get tastes of it in other spots.
Yeah, I mean we did. Yeah. We never got a face run in Let's.
Yeah. Where it's like now I keep like I was talking to Kat the other day and you guys, and I was like, dude, if we got a face run and let's, we'd be the second face team. You know, we'd be right behind POS.
Yeah.
And then, you know, we got 6 or 7 heel teams already ready to go. So it's like, does it really make sense to have one face team and 6 heel teams or 2
Yeah,
face?
there's a lot of
you
there's a lot
there's-
of teams coming in that are heels.
There is.
Or
You got
like
Guap-
that are starting that are heels.
Yeah. Yeah, you got Sam and Lee. You got Guapo Suave floating around. You got Coach and Sam. Dave and Sam.
Dave and Sam.
Yeah, I don't know if they're still doing anything, but still, you got that. You know, and there's a few other teams and stuff. So it'd be nice to. I'd love to actually have a face run. I don't know if I've ever been a face in Let's. So
Yeah.
I'm sure I was beginning of my career, but
Yeah, I got the beautiful one day.
yeah,
The beautiful one day where a child cried.
that rainmakered you out of your shoes.
Honestly, I still am so mad about that rainmaker because I could have eaten it so much better and I could have sold it so much better.
fine.
And so anytime I watch it back, I'm like,
Going back to think about it, we should have used the muscle busters for the finish.
yep.
Yeah.
The muscle buster was the best thing that got hit that night.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
every time I watch it back, I'm like, that should have been fucking finished.
That should have been the finish.
We should have switched the two. You should have rainmakered me, and I should have fucking kicked out because
Yeah.
I would have shocked everybody. And then I will go up for the double stomp, and you fucking cut me. And
Yeah, there's
you
the
walk
jumping
out
euro
and
hook
fucking-
up, boom.
Yeah, you walk
It
out and hit
makes
that
more
gross
sense.
fucking muscle buster. It's
It-
hindsight's 2020 to look
Yeah.
back, and I'm
Yeah.
like, that fucking muscle buster was so gross. That should have been the finish. I
If you
mean,
think
it
about
worked. It worked because nobody was expecting me to kick out of that.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
was so gross that everybody was like, "The
He's
fuck."
dead. He's dead.
So I've been watching a lot of like Al Snow and like match psychology seminars, and it's interesting that you bring that up because, like you said, hindsight's 2020, and when you look at that, it makes so much more sense if the falsie is the rainmaker, because the rainmaker is what is established.
Yeah, that's exactly the thought process of like we've already got the rainmaker. Like the rainmaker's already established as the finisher that you've started using. So that would have been way fucking better to just eat that and kick out, and then the
Then
muscle
you
buster
sell-
would be what finishes.
How do you kick out of that? Boom, he goes up for the double stomp, pop, cut him off. I'll finish him with this new move that no one has seen. me
Then
do
it would have
yet.
established. Yeah, then it could have
Yeah.
established your muscle buster earlier, and more people would be like, "Oh shit, it's a muscle buster."
Yeah.
Torres' call on that is still one of my favorite calls. He's like,
Oh yeah,
"Don't you
muscle
dare!
buster.
Don't you
He
dare!
wouldn't.
Muscle buster!
He
Muscle-"
wouldn't. Muscle buster. Muscle buster.
Oh man, that call is great. That's actually the tick. That's like I have a TikTok that's just his call and everything because it's fantastic.
He
So
wouldn't. He wouldn't. No, muscle buster. Muscle
I did.
buster.
I did. Yeah. That's so.
Dude, I literally, I
Uh,
tell people all the time. I'm like, I told you the day, like after when we were talking about it, I was like, dude, I'd eat that from you any fucking day. That was the nicest
Yeah,
bump that I did in that fucking that whole night. I was like,
Casanova-
oh my god.
Yeah. Casanova was worried about it too, and I was like, dude, I let you go 3/4 of the way down. It's taking a suplex basically.
Yeah.
He's like, you sure? I'm like, I am positive.
The only
Everybody
reason
got
I was worried
about
about it.
that move after Tyson Kidd broke his neck.
Yeah.
It's because the way
But that's
Joe
because
used to hit
used
it.
to hold on.
Yeah, Joe held on and hit it almost like he's spiking him on the back of his neck. If you let it go just at the last second, it's just a flat back bump.
Yeah, that's the difference. Joe used to hold his and fucking drop all the way, which gives you no room to bump yourself. With Dylan's, he lets go right before you hit, so you literally just take a fucking back bump. You can't hurt yourself. If you do, it's your own fucking fault because you don't know how to bump.
It's basically taking a vertical suplex to that.
Yeah, that's all it is. You're just bunched up a little bit, and then because that's the thing with me when you hit it is you let go in plenty of time for me to take a bump like I just took a suplex.
Yeah.
You're just picking me up for a suplex, just in a different sense because you give plenty of time for me to spread out and take it like a fucking suplex.
So I just watched it, and it looks like he just lands high. Like Joe just releases just maybe a fraction of a second later, and he just lands super high.
That's possible too. Kid may have
I
just
think-
been like trying to make it look really nasty.
It honestly, and Tyson Kidd has said it was a freak accident.
Yeah.
I think now, because he's been doing it in AEW again, I think now if you watch it, you can see him let go more. I think when he used to hit it back in like the ROH TNA, he fucking held on the whole way, and that's when
There's
it was
just no
injuring
need
people.
for it.
Yeah, that's when it was injuring people, and then I think somebody finally fucking told him like, dude, just fucking like let go, like fucking just let go at the last second so they can fucking bump and you'd stop like hurting people. And now I think if you watch him hit it like in AEW, it may not be noticeable because he's been doing it for fucking so long. He probably hit it so cleanly that you don't notice it. But I believe he lets go way like more. This guy's wearing a fucking Channing Thomas shirt.
He is. And wearing a AG.
This fucking guy.
He had an AG shirt on. So.
All right. Fucking
sorry, I had to lose 20 pounds of weight.
Yeah.
You guys want to end it here? Or
yeah, might as well. It's
midnight?
right at midnight. So
yeah, like you could have jumped off anytime you wanted, buddy. You're all not forced to be here. You can do this. You've got to call it. You can leave early.
So the guy over here with the gun pointing at me.
Yeah, that's exactly the point I'm making.
Hey,
you're not living in a house. Shut up.
Hey, you be nice to Limit Wicks. Damn it, he's a very good employee. Okay, well, let's plug our shit. Let's go. We'll start with fucking Nix. Why don't you plug your shit? Go for it.
All right, so you can find me all socials, of course, at DOTD Nix. Instagram, Facebook, X, Twitter, whatever the hell you want to call it. ProWrestlingTees.com/DOTD Nix. Like Kat said at the beginning of the show, that's where you can get the Wild t-shirt. Also, sooner or later, there will be Dylan Nix t-shirts, like new ones at shows. I've got to make them. Long story. Anyway, shows coming up, of course, tomorrow, if you're near the Indian Island area in Orono, Maine. Of course, we are taking on, once again, Hyper Putin, the Gravy Boys, as Jeremy Primer would call them. And we're taking them on for those MPW Tag Team Championships, which we will be keeping. Thank you very much.
Maybe I'll show up.
Yeah, you better. And beyond that, I have other shows in the future. I don't remember. My girlfriend's my calendar, and I don't remember anything. So, there we go. There's my socials. Yeah. And I also have a Tic Tac too. So one of them Tic Tacs there, kid.
All right, Levi, do you got anything going on for you right now?
You muted.
Buttons. We love buttons. Sam, go.
Oh, Sam, go. Okay.
Yeah, I'm looking for something at the moment. I can't remember the exact date off the top of my head. So
I get attacked by a bug.
I'm trying to find something.
For right now, I'm just gonna do the Samuel Matthews Wrestling on Instagram. But if you go there, you can then find my Facebook profile, which will take you over to Samuel Matthews. So feel free to do that. I'm still working out the details of the Facebook page because I don't like Facebook, so I'm still trying to figure it out.
None of us like Facebook.
So yeah, Samuel Matthews Wrestling on Instagram.
Cool. While Levi Spade is looking for his shit, currently right now, what is announced, like I said, beginning of the show, tomorrow, like Nick said, we are defending the titles against Hyper Putin. I keep on thinking
Putin.
Hyper Putin. Oh, by the way, straight up, we're gonna beat their asses like it's Game 7 in the Toronto Maple Leafs or the Boston Bruins.
Exactly, we're gonna kick their ass.
You're gonna talk shit about them. You probably shouldn't stutter over your words.
I was trying to spit out a lot of hockey references in a very short amount of time.
Right, right here, Facebook, Tyler Adams, Instagram, Big Cat Tyler Adams. Same thing with TikTok. Twitter is Tyler Adams. You can find me at Pro Wrestling Tees, Tyler Adams. Or just type in Big Cat Tyler Adams, you'll find everything. The Discord is right now is currently locked. I think we're gonna do something different. Which reminds me, I didn't talk about at the beginning of the show. expect some things down the line.
Things?
Yeah, then it's not set in stone, but you might see some live podcasts, live Purr sessions during special events.
Yeah.
You also we have a Purr Sessions Facebook page too.
We do have a Purr Session Facebook page. I was actually literally
Almost there.
Okay, I just didn't want you to forget about it.
No, I
Oh,
just literally was about to show it. Purr Session Facebook page, like it.
Look at that outdated photo of me.
You literally just did the photo like 3-4 days ago.
I did them at the Elfin Eye tournament with all my new gear, so I can't really bitch, but still.
I have new promo shots we can add to stuff.
Hell yeah.
I'm still waiting for our promo shots. That it's going
Dude,
to take 6 months for us to get.
I went to Kaiju and like Picture Dave was there, and the other homeboy, I can't think of his name. I think it's Brian. Both those guys are fantastic at doing promos, and I got some really good ones done. And yeah, so
I like Samuel Matthews. It just says, "Oh,
I'm a ball of fire. What can I say?
It's like Braun Strowman instead of Braun. It's like, Strom!
Like and follow the Facebook. Like I said, there is definitely things down the road. Nothing set in stone just yet. Because we're not exactly know what we can do and what we can't do yet.
No, we just don't know what we're doing.
We just don't. Yeah, we're taking it day by day. Like I said, my goal of this podcast is to grow, and I want to find ways for it to grow successfully, the right way. Not like some promoters that just like to expect that they're gonna have a humongous turnout and put nothing in effort into it.
Name them.
No, I'm not putting names out. Nope.
Name them right now.
Nope, not putting names out because it's probably none that you know. So
you'd be surprised.
But I think what we have is very unique, and I feel like we're catching lightning in the bottle, and we continue with this conversation. I think that this is a great team, and I think that the more eyes we get, I think the more people will enjoy. And I want to find ways to do that, which would be probably, like I said, you're going to probably start seeing ads about the podcast down the road on Facebook and YouTube.
We should do a t-shirt.
100%.
Purr Sessions t-shirt.
Purr Session t-shirt. I would 100% do one.
Start stealing stuff from off the hop rope or drinking like this beer in this match.
Dude, we could even do we could just do the logo, but then down the road we can do a fan contest. Whoever wins, the fan gets that t-shirt, printed t-shirt, their design.
Cool.
That'd be really dope.
A lot of possibilities.
But that's down the road, so that's something looking forward to. Levi, did you got your dates all good?
I did. I sent you three. I sent you 3 flyers on Messenger. That's why the fucking whoever's phone kept pinging. But real quick, I'll plug social media as well. You pull those up.
Where was it?
Everywhere. Messenger in the
private messenger or
Purr Sessions.
Purr Sessions.
Okay. So real quick, I'll plug where you can find me. You can find me everywhere on Instagram, Facebook. I do have a Twitter. I still don't use it. I still haven't re-downloaded it, but it's there. You can find me everywhere on Levi Spade 1. You can find me at brainbustertees.com/wrestler/Levi Spade. There is Emerald Striker merch there. The Seawolf, it is the only place that you can get the very first and only Seawolf shirt available. You can also I've got new merch ideas too. I have a really cool one that I'm going to work with homeboy that has done stuff for Limitless that I met out here. That he's a graphic designer, so hopefully he'll be able to pump out the idea that I have, which I think is going to be a fucking banger of a shirt, and it's going to be a hard seller. Kat, are you good?
It's just I'm still having issues with Facebook for some reason. It's not loading anything on the desktop side. So yeah, just put it up on your phone and just hold it up to the screen. Okay.
Can you see?
Nope, we can't see. There we go.
No, it's fine.
Here.
May 26th, which
do it again.
is...
Do it again. Hold on. Go for it.
Oh, yeah, that's fucking... Yeah, that totally works, Kat. Fix your shit. Fix Streamlabs, goddammit.
It's not Streamlabs. It's fucking Facebook. For some reason, Facebook on the on my desktop is not loading at all.
This fucking guy. What if I send it like this? You fucking you downloaded it before, so that's
There we go. Yes, because they do it that way. That works perfect.
Okay. Technical difficulty. Now I know. I'll just Discord. I'll just DM you them.
Yeah,
because I have flyers unlike these two. I would have them myself if the fucking thing would let me screen share.
Hey, guess what?
Hey, there's a person in the background.
You would.
Who's in your house, Matt?
You would if you sent me your email. If you sent me your email, you would be able to do this yourself.
And that's dead.
Matt just got murdered.
I'm pretty sure I just watched Matt get murdered as Kat was talking.
That's not what I want.
But yeah, this Sunday, May 26th, Marlin's Chopping Block Butcher Shop, featuring NWO star, former NWO star, current NWO star. I don't know if the NWO is technically still a thing, but former NWO star Buff Bagwell is going to be there at the Roxy Theater in Denver. I am not technically booked for the card, but there is an open challenge going on. So, you know, I may just... Oh, still a person in the background. Bye, Sam.
Bye, guys.
Bye, Sam.
Have a good night, buddy.
All right, buddy. See you later.
But yeah, I'm not technically booked, but there is technically an open challenge going on with one of the best wrestlers in Colorado. So your boy just might show up and answer a little bit of an open challenge. So this is the Butcher Shop. This is kind of like Primo's version of Let's Wrestle. It's like where all the newer guys cut their teeth kind of thing. So hopefully hopefully I'm going to be able to get on that. And then June 2nd, 2024, the Butcher Shop thing on this Sunday is actually basically the start of Primo's summer tour. So you fucking bitch. June 2nd, 2024, starting at 6. It is kind of like another block party thing. It's like a pizza and beer type thing, which is also going to be super fun. This is like I said, the Butcher Shop kind of this Sunday is starting their summer tour because this event, I only have the flyer for this one, but this event goes on June 2nd, July 2nd, August 2nd, September 2nd. It goes on literally all fucking summer. There is one show, and I will be working all 4 or 5, whatever it is, shows for them. So you can catch me there. And then next, this show is way further down the line, but I'm going to continue to promote it because I would like for a huge fucking turnout to happen for this show. CWC, Colorado Wrestling Connection presents Gotta Catch Them All, kind of a it's kind of like a combined thing with like a Comic-Con style thing. So it's gonna have there's gonna be vendors. If Kat would click the next fucking slide, there's gonna be, you guys could see what I'm talking about. There's gonna be vendors, there's gonna be fucking like cosplayers, there's gonna be like you can pick up cosplay stuff, you can pick up fucking items that vendors have created, and you can watch fucking wrestling. I think my words exactly that I shared on Facebook were you could show up, you could cheer, boo, and make all manner of noises. All the fucking talent on the card, on these 2 cards, it's fucking stacked. Some of the best up and coming wrestlers I had the fucking opportunity to wrestle a lot of them because of how many people I wrestled at the fucking Alpha 9 tournament. So some of the best fucking up and coming wrestlers. They've got CWC has fucking beautiful titles, and there's a Young Dragons championship that is the legacy of the title needs to start, and I think I know who my target's gonna be, but he's a guy that looks like Dad in the background actually.
Oh yeah.
And it's funny because his name's Niles Blood, and he's like a hardcore guy too. So it's kind of funny. He kind of looks like Dad. But either way, this show is going to be fucking awesome. But that's not until the 27th of July. Like I said, that's way fucking far in the future. But I'm promoting it now because I would like a huge fucking turnout. And I haven't even talked to the promoter about being on this card yet. But I was. And there's the fucking jet engine.
It was good all the way up until the end. I think that's a good way to end this podcast.
That actually might be my laptop actually winding up. Now that I'm thinking about it. I think the reason I can't hear it is because I got my headphones on. And
Your laptop winds up? The fuck do you have to pull cord? Is it gas powered?
No, dude. It's like it gets to a point. Yeah, the fans kick on.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'll get a new headset since everyone else can freaking hear but me. Apparently,
just rewatch the fucking stream back. We're not insane.
Yeah, you are.
We're a little unwell.
All right. Well, if that's it, thank you.
But yeah, that's it. This Sunday, Roxy Theater, Marlins Butcher Shop 3. Please be there if you're in the area.
Tomorrow,
Island Falls. They're going to
Indian Island.
Indian Island.
Same thing.
Indian Island.
Same thing. They're going to kick out Poutine's ass.
Miles away.
miles and miles away.
At least an hour away from you.
Either way, they're going to retain their titles. My boys back in Maine that are holding down the tag team scene. So, yeah, please be there on Sunday. Please be there tomorrow if you're in the area, and show the boys some love.
Right.
And tell them to go fuck themselves too.
Yeah. Levi said, "Go fuck you."
Levi said, "Fuck you."
Well, thank you guys so much for joining me. Thank you guys again so much for fucking hanging out and doing this podcast. We'll catch you guys next week.
Hello.
Per session signing off, but we ain't saying goodbye. Keep your fans like steel reaching for the sky. Professional wrestling, we'll never let it go. Big cats in the house, bringing the rumble to the show.